Hello there. How's it going, everybody? Forgot about me. I hope you've all had a great Wednesday. Those of you who are just starting your Thursdays or in the middle of it, I hope it's going well. Greetings and salutations, one man show. First, as usual, but not always, as we've come to find out. Hey, Dwayne, and say pass along a hello to Rita for me because there we go. Rita and I send love from Iowa. I know she's there. Pardon me. Atypical. Atypical. Yeah, there it is. Wandering around in wasteland and decided to take a rest here. Oh, nice. Yeah, rest your tired legs, and great adventurer. We will accommodate you as best we can. Atypical. I'm the first like. Oh, what? Well, there's at least 3 of you here, so don't leave Dwayne alone in on clicking the like button there. Poor guy. So how are y'all doing today? Everyone have a good day? Were y'all productive? Is Rita exhausted from decorating and doing whatever you guys are up to over there? Let me see. Do I even have anything for today in this folder here? Nope, nothing new. The last thing I got was smacking the baby. Smacking the baby. I guess I could go way back to before I was sharing stuff and see what happens, see what I get. There's got to be some funny stuff over there. But it's going to be way back. Oh, man. Yeah, and it doesn't like to load very much at a time. Fuck you, Instagram. Ugh. Terrible. Let's see. Yeah, nothing much good. There's a big fish. I remember that one. Okay, you know what? I don't think it'll be too long. Ooh, no, that's just going to make people hungry. I shouldn't do that. Oh, man. Wait, I turned off the air. That's why I'm warm. All right. This will at least get us started here. A little cyanide and happiness. You son of a bitch, you've been sleeping with my wife. Yep. How do you sleep at night? With your wife. You see, we haven't even started tonight and things we were going to do. Oh, you haven't even started? What's the plan, man? Didn't do a damn thing today. Ugh. I fucking hate those days. Those days piss me off. I had one of those recently where I just fucking ran around trying to find something, finally found it, went to fix a thing, and it didn't fix it. I was just wasted a good chunk of my day. I was not happy. Too busy pranking children, I suppose. Got this week off. Oh, okay. So I get to make the live stream. Oh, badass. Oh, sweet. I see. So usually you're working or it's too late for you. Do you get whole weeks off or is it like vacation time? Whoops. Let me see. Let me see what else we got here. So old poor, the dinosaur thing. Okay, I know I've seen some of this before. What is this? That's not cool enough. Okie dokie. Well, I guess since I don't really have anything here on Instagram to share, I could just hop straight to articles. So I have no memes. I have no funny business. It's from February. Oh yeah, this is when I started doing it. Okay. Hold on. I might have some stuff here. I think I shared the bear attacking. Okay, well. Did y'all see this shit? This is straight out of Ready Player One. Woo! I have got to turn on the air. This is not sustainable. It's too hot. Hold on. Let me. Oh, here. One Man Show's gonna enjoy this one. So you can't own the precious physically, but you can pay to have your name listed as its owner in an online distributed database. All right, let me play a clip real quick because I need to turn this. This is too much. This is too. I don't know how it's so damn warm. How is it so damn warm? All right, 12 seconds should be enough.
The boost around the area because they have a full weekend, then a day, and then the 4th of July. Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of fireworks to buy? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Woo! Right on the money there. Perfect. Oh my god. Good, because I'm getting. Oh my. All right, so. Damn, girl. Yeah. All right. I played the Komodo Dragons kid, right?
If you could talk to Komodo dragons, what do you think you'd say to them?
I think this was one of the first ones.
Nice.
What do you think they'd say to you?
I think they would just say thank you.
Do you think they'd say I love you back?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
What would you do if you went to Panija?
I would just ride on all the Komodo dragons, but I know that Komodo dragons eat people.
Wait, what?
They eat people.
What?
This special animal eats people.
Are you afraid
Special
of them?
animal.
Nuh-uh.
Not at all?
Definitely not. They can eat people, which is so special.
Do you want to see
So
an animal eat
special.
people?
Actually, definitely, yeah.
Why?
Because it's like, I never seen an animal eat a person.
But you want to.
Yeah. Even though they might eat me, I still love them.
They're the best, basically, right?
Right. They really like Komodo dragons.
So yeah, I think that was one of the first ones I shared over here when I started doing the Instagram thing. But yeah, I got nothing. I was not on this shit at all today, so I got nothing for you guys. Oh well, c'est la vie. Well, I guess there is this. I need to turn off it. Hey. Oh yeah, and welcome. Always censored. Sorry about not saying hi there. I would have been first to like, but the music makes me dance, and I can't think about anything else. I love music, and I love anticipating you, Kai. All these beautiful people who are always here. Right? I get so excited when I see everyone here. Dancing is better, Rita. Hell yeah. Dance your booty off. Well, I mean, make sure there's enough booty to appreciate, but... Working, it's 4 p.m. Usually get home 7 p.m. This week's school holiday, so I took time off. Oh, okay. Working, it's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. for you right now. You get home by 7. Okay, so pretty much the exact time that I'm live is is when you're working. Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, I got no memes for y'all. Oh, I do have this, though. That's a good painting right there. That's a good-looking painting. Hell yeah. You know what? Drop a like for Leia. Leia in R2. Damn. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll hop straight to articles then. Yeah. That seems the way to go. What is this? Okay, never mind. I'm going to share this real quick.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. Straight outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice-T, from the gang called Fellas with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off, squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you mess with me, the police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out, for the punk motherfucker that's showing out. People start to mumble, rumble, mix them and cook them in a pot like gumbo. Going off on a motherfucker like that, with a gat that's pointed at your ass. So give it up smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. There's a murder rap.
Is the whole thing?
Dancing
No,
with a crime record like Charles Manson. AK-47 is the tool. Don't make me act like a crazy little fool. Me and you can go toe to toe, no maybe. I'm knocking fellas out the box daily, yo, weekly, monthly, yearly. Until them dumb motherfuckers see clearly
This
that
is
I'm
amazing.
down with the capital CPT. Or you can't fuck with me. So when I'm in.
You are now.
All right, here's another one. Plus 10 holy damage. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. The best fighter is never angry. I like that. It's true. Gotta keep a level head. If you can't keep a level head, you're gonna lose. Well, most likely, unless the other person's really bad. But yeah, man. Let me pull up some articles. Actually, let me keep saying hi. Yeah, it's more people dropping in. Bill, what's up, Bill? How you doing, man? What's shaking, buddy? Working. Let me see. Dancing. Love that clip. Dude, it's fucking awesome. Let me see. Future Jeremy Dahmer. Do you not know the have you never heard the lyrics of that song? Pug Mugger. Oh, that was from back then. Okay, my bad. You show that kid getting eaten by a Komodo dragon. That's a video reaction I'd watch. We could just have his head on like something being eaten by a Komodo dragon as a facsimile. That might work out. Came out wrong. You know what I mean. 213 in Michigan. Hey, David Frank. Bienvenidos, buddy. Okay, now this I know pertains to the polka. See that someone's very, very bored. You started watching Rise of S.H.I.E.L.D. here a little while ago. Oh, cool. How far in are you? How'd you like it? I'm on episode 13 or 14, I think. But after that episode, that first episode, that guy gets serious. His whole demeanor changes. She could even shut the damn door to the porch. Oh, Rita, you're so sweet. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm glad I can rouse such excitement in you. What is this? Oh, that's just cool. I don't know. I got nothing to add to that one. That was pretty badass as it is. But yeah, all right. Let me see. Nah, it's fine. I don't need that one. All right, let me pull up these articles here. Actually, let me play a little something for you guys while I do that. Wookiee Supremacy, good to see you, by the way. Came out wrong. All right, let me drop this a little something. Where'd it go? Heyo. All right, I'm back. Ready to roll. All right, Fedorable, horrible, wherever you are out there, is there something you'd like to see right now? Oh, well, there we go. Thank you. Still in the first episode, the shield hero just got victimized. Okay, I got you. Oh, so you're near the end of the first episode. Gavin is trying to figure out what part of the character is supposed to make any. Like I said, after the first episode, you start seeing what that guy's actually made of, and the as I got into it, I started seeing inklings of you there. But the first episode, he's just a nice guy that does not know the situation he's in. Seems like a pretty heavy dose of happy. So here's the order I'm going to go in tonight. I'm going to go with a psychotherapist shares 3 exercises she uses every day to stop overthinking. I've heard some people ask about overthinking and how to, remedy that. So I'm going to talk about that one first. Then I'm going to go into get out of my fucking face. New research. I'm going to go into great conversations, having good conversations, and then 8 skills master learners have, and then growth mindset and changing society for the better. So yeah, that's the roadmap for tonight. Let me drop this off the screen here. Thank you all for being here, for the likes, etc. Go ahead and share out the stream if you want people to know where to go. But no worries. I missed the whole. Also, fuck my life. Oh, that's not good. You can't miss the whole. Ladies don't appreciate that. All right, let me pull this up here. A psychotherapist shares 3 exercises she uses every day to stop overthinking. Overthinking is an anxious tendency that I encounter often in my psychotherapy practice. There are many ways we tend to overthink, such as rehearsing the past, replaying the same scenario over and over in our heads. Worrying is another form, in which we obsess over what the future might bring. I can empathize. When I was younger, overthinking decreased my quality of life. Research has shown that overthinking can decrease energy, limit creativity, and cause sleeping problems. Eventually, I knew I needed a healthy way to cope, and I created a career out of helping other people do the same. Here are 3 strategies I use every day to stop overthinking. So this is a psychotherapist who gets this complaint a lot and has dealt with it herself or himself. Who did this? Jenny? All right, it's a she then. So yeah, probably pretty good advice. Let's find out. Paragliding. I was expecting something different. Paragliding was one thing that stopped me overthink and rethink everything. Paragliding is one thing that stopped me thinking. Oh, okay. Oh, paragliding, like another therapists or for psychos. Yeah, why? I mean, like I guess I know why they call it psychotherapy, because I don't know, it's the psyche. But then wouldn't it be psychotherapists with an E? Anyway, this is something that people have dealt with, though, that have mentioned on here. Like, oh, well, then overthinking's kind of a problem for me. Well, let's get into it. This is often confused with toxic positivity, positive reframing. Toxic positivity sounds like someone just wants to be a sad victim. I'll have to look up what that's supposed to be later, but it sounds dumb as fuck. So this is often confused with toxic positivity, which asks people to think positively no matter how difficult a situation is. Okay, well, that's not a bad advice. So the second you give up is the second you lose. Positive reframing, on the other hand, allows you to acknowledge the negative aspects, then ask yourself to evaluate whether there's another way to think about the situation. What the fuck do you think this is then? Then ask you to evaluate. Anyway, perhaps there are benefits or things you can change about it. Okay. I think this motherfucker just used This, because like if you were to be like, if you were to describe this without saying it's not this, for all the little bitches that complain, oh, thinking positively is hard. Like, dude, thinking positively means thinking about what you have, not what you don't have, what you can do, what you can fix, what's, you know, stop, don't dwell on the your negative situation. You go, okay, well, that's what it is. This is positive thinking. This right here. Toxic positivity is people who want to be stuck being victims, is how I interpret that. Example, you constantly find yourself complaining, I hate being a boss. On top of all these deadlines and responsibilities, it's hard to manage so many complex personalities. It's emotionally and mentally exhausting. My job sucks. Venting might feel good for a second, but it doesn't solve anything, and you'll likely continue to dwell on how much you hate your job, how bad you think you are at managing. To practice positive reframing, replace the thought above with, things are challenging right now, and I'm feeling disconnected from the things on my plate. I wonder if I can change anything about this situation or my expectations about it. This thought pattern gives you the power to change your situation. So let me see. Things are challenging right now, and I'm feeling disconnected from some of the things on my plate. I don't know if I can change anything about the situation. So thought pattern gives you power to change your situation. You could start small by examining what important tasks need to get done first. Then either delay or delegate the rest until you are feeling less anxious. The key is to take a step back and deal with things one at a time. Okay, so prioritizing is now getting lumped in there. What's up, bro? How you doing? You know you've got real ones hovering around you, going, God, this fucking guy, man, we're so much cooler than him. Can't say I've actually declared a psycho. How about you sing karaoke tonight? It would be funny as hell, okay? I don't do karaoke. Sorry, man. I avoid karaoke. Damn it, fell of the no smoking wagon on to the smoking wagon again. You fell. Oh, what, smoking cigarettes? What happened, man? Why are you smoking again? What got you caught up? How'd you fall in the pit? An overdose of happy is always the best place to be. Right? Thank you, Rita. You get it. Some bigger wheels on that smoking wagon. How you doing, Justin? What's shaking, brother? You having trouble sleeping tonight? I love people who try to tell me how to think. Hello, everyone. Hello, Courtney. Therapists are crazy if they think they can fix people when the world is trying to stuff people up. Right? You're going to be on the show tonight? I hope so. If Justin wants, I can bring him on. I do have guests lined up for Friday, though. Y'all already know about that. I could bitch about my smartphone being made obsolete, but that wouldn't achieve anything. I won a prize recently. That's improved things a bit. Yeah, so what's it called? What model smartphone did you have? One man show. And can you maybe buy someone's old phone on Craigslist or something? Or what's it called? How much is the prize worth? Our prime minister in Oz is up for re-election. Things are hard at the moment. Re-elect me and I will fix things. You made things hard, you son of a bitch. Fuck that guy. Fuck your prime minister. Get that fucking guy out of here. Where's Justin Proper's clip when I need it? You get that guy out of here. Spirit guys are pretty cool. Yeah, right? They keep you they take care of a cool guy like you. They got to be cool, man. My experienced therapist could use some of their own medicine. Yeah, I dated one. She could use some. At least back then, she could have used some advice because she kept doing the same thing, and I was over it. Hello, beautiful. Mwah. The lovely Sherry has graced us with her presence once again. Hola, mamacita, belleza de Nueva York y pronto de Florida. ¿Verdad? ¿Ya te mudaste? Have you moved yet? The beautiful Courtney. 4th Gen Moto X. Oh man, Moto X. That's an old one. Oh, it's not that old. Oh, I thought it was a different phone. Okay. Well, maybe you can look online, man. Maybe sometimes people sell their old phones. A new phone myself. I'm glad you're focusing on the more positive things, though. You're too kind, Wayne. The Axl Rose clip? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Get that guy out of here. Get that prime minister out of here. Australia needs to be free or fucking riot. What happened? Gaming with my brother happened. He just keeps pissing me off, getting me stressed out. Oh, okay. Well, then why don't you just stop playing with your brother and be like, all right, I'm gonna go play another game. What game? A game you don't play. I'm gonna play that for a couple hours. Go play some Banished or something. Can't do New Slab right now. I don't make many calls anyway. Yeah, that's fair. Axl Rose is the best. Name one singer who's more badass than him. Probably some metalhead somewhere. I don't know, man. I'm not great with names and singers and musicians and stuff. I try to buy used electronics. It's probably smart. They might have already bought. They might have already downloaded TikTok, and then now you've got the CCP spying on your phone. Screw that. The opposition guys worse. Elites have no clue. 2015. I figured out government is filled with psychopaths, sociopaths, and robopaths. Yes, that is absolutely true. Psychopaths and sociopaths are drawn to power, and so if their job, it means you lie to people and then do things and then get paid, and that's it. You don't really need to. Oh, fucking sweet. That's your dream job. So yeah, man. Yo, you guys, you the people should run your own person. You know what? Okay, check it out. I'm going to read this article, and then I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play. I'll get to that. So, number 2 advice for overthinkers: write down your thoughts once, then distract yourself for 24 hours. That sounds like a lot of effort. When our brains think we are in conflict or danger, let me pull this down. Let me start it so I remember where I was at. When our brains think we are in conflict or danger, a built-in alarm system goes off internally to protect us. One thing I have found success with One thing I have found success with is writing down my feelings and waiting at least 24 hours or just a few hours if it's an urgent matter before replying or taking any sort of impulsive action. Then I put that draft away while I distract myself with another task. Example, you just received an email about something that went awry. You are upset. Your heart starts to race. Your breathing gets shallow, and you become hyper-focused on what's going wrong and why it's your fault. If you respond to the email while your brain is in alarm mode, you might say things you'll regret later on, which may then fuel a vicious cycle of overthinking. Writing negative thoughts down takes the power out of them. I often don't feel the need to take action based on my anxious thoughts once I've written them down. All right, well, that sounds like less work than I originally perceived. Number 3, practice practice specific gratitude. In psychology, we know that expressing gratitude can increase our happiness. It can help us contextualize our frustrations against what we love and help us connect to something larger than ourselves, whether that's other people, animals, nature, or a higher power. But I find that repeating the same gratitude practice over and over again can become rote and diminish the returns. For me, it can start to feel like a meaningless chore instead of a mindful practice. So I like to practice something that I call specific gratitude. Okay? Instead of writing in my journal every day that I am grateful for my health, I'll write something like, I am grateful that I woke up today without any back pain and have the ability to do today's workout. This helps me stay focused on the here and now rather than overthinking on general abstractions. Today, I might still be grateful for my health, but I might specifically be grateful that I have enough energy for a long run. Okay, well, I think the second one is actually probably the best advice here. Positive. The first and second one are the best advice out of all this. The third one feels a little bit. I don't know why. How does this affect overthinking? I don't see, but whatever. It's what the psycho therapist says. Let me check at the chat. Check at the chat. When you game together, communication is important, and he doesn't reply when you ask stuff. Doesn't say what he's doing. Will AFK without saying anything. Yeah, just stop playing with him. Just stop playing with him. That's annoying. I have a friend who do that shit. We would just kick him from the party. He'd come back all mad, like, "What? What happened?" Well, you weren't responding, and we started. We wanted to start a game. I said I was gonna whatever. Well, none of us heard you. Did you get an acknowledgement from anyone? Did anyone go, "Okay, you got it. We'll see you in a few minutes"? Nope. You just mumbled something while we were talking and left. You went AFK. So fuck off. Like, you were the only one that wasn't ready when we were asking you. You weren't there. You get booted. That's what happens, motherfucker. That's what happens. Are you listening to me, Mr. Security Man? That guy gone. Oh, are you listening to me, Mr. Security Man? That guy gone. Proper Lemmy was badass. Prince, Alice Cooper. Prince wasn't like he was his own act though. He had a band with him, but it was about Prince, wasn't it? That it wasn't like Prince's band was the whole thing, if I recall correctly. Let me see. I only play with my brother once a week for 2 hours. He is the only one in the family I interact with. Also, the only one I got a game with. Okay, the only one I game with. The only one in your family that you game with, or the only person that you game with? Because if it's the only person that you game with, bro, you're surrounded by gamers. We got more gamers right here in the chat. What games do you play, and on what platform, console, etc.? I'm PC Master Race. I've got a Switch, but it's not hooked up. If you're putting off buying electronics, don't wait. If China attacks Taiwan, the industry is stuffed. Yeah, that'd be bad news bears. Thankfully, China internally is having issues that I think are going to prevent that from happening in a timely manner, or in a manner that would be timely for them. And I think they're hoping that things, because if things cool off with Russia and that all ends, then they miss their chance. Boom, it's gone, vanished. So you are more than lovely. You are beautiful. Method number 2 seems kind of stupid. Yeah, I know it does seem stupid, but that is a thing that when people who react impulsively, if they write down their feelings, they don't feel like compelled by them anymore. So I get it, but for people who need it, it works very well. Does it take a psychologist to reach that conclusion? Apparently not. So I reached it. Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Bill agrees. The person sounds like she is in the 80% that make decisions based on emotions. Talks about feelings. Overthinkers tend to be logical thinkers, not emotional. Yeah, true. Yeah, she's not. That's why I was saying, like, how does this even help with overthinking? Because this isn't none of this. Okay, so I think we agree that what's her name? Let's look. This lady right here, Jenny Manpa. The fuck? Terrible therapist that does not even understand the difference between emotional thinkers and impulsive people and overthinkers. But the like I said, the first two actually do seem like they might be helpful to overthinkers because it helps you organize your thoughts. And if you're overthinking, you tend to kind of run through a lot of things, and if you can sort it all out and look at it, that is helpful. So, but yeah, terrible. If you set up an appointment with a therapist and she looks like this, cancel that appointment. Ugh, what a clown show. All right, let me it's her only article, it looks like. Good. She shouldn't be writing. She shouldn't be contributing. Oh, I was gonna. That's right. Okay, check it. Check it out. Oh, we censored. Before I move on. Where'd he go? Son of a bitch. Before I move on. The opposition guy is worse. Elites have no clue. 2015, I figured out government. So the opposition guy is controlled opposition if he's worse. If he's actually worse, he's controlled opposition. But let's see. Let's see. The real King of England. I'm going to start with, look at the title of this video. This Australian man, the real King of England, Britain's real monarch timeline. So this video is 50 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But
I've made a startling discovery. There's good
this guy,
evidence
this guy is very, this guy's a little bit, he's good. He did things right, but like then he, some of the things he did were so dumb. It's near the end when he's like, "Can I get a DNA sample?" Fucking dumbass doesn't even Google what the fuck. I don't know. Anyway,
recently come to love should be Britain's reigning monarch.
So, long story short, this guy goes through documentation that shows that the king was away when
he was supposed to be impregnating his wife.
Yes.
But couldn't the child have been premature?
Campaign in Pontoise' father,
Found?
Here, turn up the volume.
that the Duke of York, his father, is not actually where he should be. He's on campaign in Pontoise. Prayers are being offered for his safety.
What does it say?
It says, a sermon is being preached.
I don't know if this is from a show or this guy just put this shit up on YouTube. I don't know where the fuck this is from, but
For the safety of the Duke of York on campaign in Pontoise.
So there was
so he goes through a number of things that are evidence that show that the current monarchs of England are not the actual royal family. The actual royal family are these guys. Let me fast forward a little bit.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Would you walk?
Not from England. The Plantagenets, of which you are
One, yes.
very distinct.
The Plantagenets are, it's the Plantagenet family was the royal family that would have been in line. It would have been the ones to be the royalty.
Very distant one too.
Starting with Henry II and further back.
So
right to
here's
William
his-
Conqueror, and beyond that to Alfred the
Here's his research. Here's his family tree as he's mapped it out.
Great.
Not his family tree, but the family tree of the royal lineage.
Went over the now familiar pattern. Wars of the Roses, all of that, so Tudor, and
Yes.
of course the missing link in the belief that Elizabeth was illegitimate, Henry VII was illegitimate anyway, so this whole Tudor dynasty is built on a lie.
So the whole Tudor dynasty lies. The guy that ended up being king was the son of an archer.
Means that you
So this guy brings out his own family tree because he's got it. You know, these people, they can hold on to this shit.
It
So
turned
look
out
at-
that Michael also had a family tree. He wanted to check my research.
So this guy checks this guy's research against his own, and it all lines up perfectly.
Which led
I came over.
King Michael isn't Mr. Hastings. He's a peer of the realm. You are an earl yourself, aren't you?
He came over with a title too.
Well,
A wonderful life.
so if you're an English lord, what are you doing over here?
I love it over here.
Watch
I
this.
came over here when I was 17, 1960, and I just love it over here. I married here. I have 5 children, 5 grandchildren, and a wonderful life.
But what Michael
So
hadn't
this guy is a happy Australian.
twigged was the pudding.
Well, it depends how seriously you take it. You see, I believe that Australia should be a republic.
A royal, the guy who should be king of England.
Seriously you take it. You see, I
Listen.
believe that Australia should be a republic. I'm not a mad monarchist.
So in the referendum, how did you vote?
For a republic.
So you'd been voting against yourself, had you
Well,
been?
yeah, I suppose I would have done if I might have voted different.
So that's where this guy is at. That's how he feels about Australia. That's how he voted. He wants Australia to be a republic. So this guy, not only is he supposed to be royalty in England, he's a great guy. He's a great guy that believes in freedom and the right to vote.
Two of Michael's daughters also, Riley.
I'm gonna find the what he's. So this is the royal family as it should be. I love this kid right here. Look at him. He's got a lot of personality. He's like, we're royals, bro. That's sick. But let me see. Here's where we get into his work and stuff. There we go.
Michael's day begins at 7:30 when he sets out on a half-hour drive to work.
What he's doing for work is cultivating rice. Okay, I think actually I'm going to pause that for now and catch up with the chat. But you know what you could do? You know what you could do if you don't like your options? Have someone talk to this guy. Have someone talk to this guy here about running for office down in Australia. Say, look, dude, our options fucking suck. This guy has an incredible story that could go viral, that people would get attached to. In terms of popularity, he would crush the other guys. And he's an affable, fucking great dude. He's not a psychopath. I don't know if he'd be up for it, but it doesn't hurt to try. I think maybe you guys should consider putting up a third option. I encourage that. Honestly, I encourage that in the United States. I was like, yo, Bernie should run independent. And people were so fucking, they lack critical thought. They are unable to think beyond the little box that's been drawn for them. And so they're like, but you lose if he goes independent because Ross Perot lost. I'm like, you dumb fuck. This isn't that time anymore. This isn't back then. This is now. We have the internet. He's more popular than every other candidate. But no. Anyway. Let me scroll down. This is where I left off. These stars are handy. I started writing 3 gratitudes a day. It helps me focus on more positive things. Good. That's a good practice. I was wondering the same thing. And just think, they try to charge for that droplet of sagely wisdom. It is said writing down positive things every day can actually retrain your brain to function in a more positive state. My notepad is in my head. It helps to prevent writer's cramp. So a lady I have a crush on, a lady, so she's older. She better be older if you're calling her a lady. If she's not, at least 10 years older, don't call her a lady to her face or around her or within earshot. Lady I have a crush on. If you have a crush on her, you shouldn't call her a lady. This woman I have a crush on, says Justin Proper, was pushing a heavy load of glass on a cart. Heavy load of glass, I'm guessing, not glass. I stopped and said hello, but I should have helped her push the cart instead of rushing out to go home. Yeah, bro. Yeah, any little thing that you can, if you can just make her remember you and make her go, oh, I love this guy. He's so sweet. Like, do something different. Don't just go and show interest. Like, that was a chance right there. Any chance you get to do something nice for her, to show her kindness, make her remember you, etc., do it. And good luck. Lady, don't call her a lady. Warzone 2100. If that's a game, I have not played it. A load of glass. I'm guessing glass. Buenas noches, querido. Oh, es hora de dormir. Mua. Buenas noches, Sherry. Belleza, angelita de la noche. Hasta luego. The only person I play on PC. I am one of those extreme fast gamers who gets annoyed when people do not keep up. Okay. What games do you play, man? Prince could play or sing anything. He sang every part and played all 27 instruments on his first album, for example. Yeah, that's pretty badass. But when he played on stage, that's why I was saying Prince is different because he's the whole show. He's not like the front man. He's not the singer of a band. He is all the things. And the band is just there for the live shows. That dam breaks 500 million dead or homeless. They weakened the heart of China. That dam breaks 500 million dead or homeless. They weakened the heart of China. What are you talking about? What? What happened in China? A dam broke, or if a dam breaks, they weaken the heart. And yeah, China is not. They're not like they're not in great shape internally right now. And I hope it keeps crumbling because they are, terrible people. I actually was going to comment, not the whole of China, but the administrative people in charge. Dude, one man show. I was going to comment the exact same thing. I keep the positive things in my head. Gosh darn, are you a mind reader? Prince's musical talent was remarkable, truly. I had a lot of respect for it back in the day. Awesome seeing you, lovely Sherry. This woman should have played Ariel in the live action Little Mermaid. Ooh, yeah, you need to definitely stand out and make her like if she starts saying hi to you, that's a good thing. She's like, hey, you guy that comes here often. It's unbelievable. I was wondering where my better ideas were coming from. For example, in SWOTOR, I was able to get from level 1 to 70 in just 4 hours, 30 minutes. It was so fast I got reported for cheating. I didn't cheat, but even game masters weren't able to do it. Nice, dude. That's badass. SWOTOR. Wasn't that one based on the D20 system? Maybe we just got good rolls. I will cancel the appointment, but not the date. What date? What appointment? What the hell are you talking about? Appointment. Pushing a heavy. I will cancel the appointment, but not the date. I'm not following, buddy. I hope you are not. I hope you are well, Phil. I almost read the opposite of that. Keeping myself busy. I was nearly banned. I explained to several game masters how I did it and sent them a video recording of me doing it. So how did you get reported for cheating? Like was someone watching you? Like, wasn't this guy level 1 like 3 hours ago? Fuck, this guy is cheating. Well, they should be able to see if it's online like that to where you can get reported. They should be able to see your activity and monitor it. I just like doing stuff as fast as possible. Other players do not like that. Yeah, it kind of depends on the game, honestly, for me, whether or not I'm like, yo, quit wasting my time, or like, hold on, let's take a minute. There's stuff here we need to find. I tend to be one of those people. Generally, like, it's kind of 50-50, but depending on the game, I'll go searching around like, no, we need resources. If we keep going without checking ripping the paint off the walls here, then we're going to run out of ammo. There are games like that. Yes, it's from a BBC show. Yep, Nat Hallett guy is the real king, so some say. I like Tony Robinson's history stuff, though. Was that who we're watching, this guy? Yeah, man. Put him up for office. Nominate him. Go talk to him. Be like, hey, bro, Australia needs you. Like, you left England and now you're here. Make the world a better place, buddy. There are none so blind as those who will not see. So is this a weird scam to get rid of Queen Elizabeth? If so, I'm down. Better yet, get rid of all the royal Brits. No, it's not a scam. Go here. I'll link the video up. Where it is? There it is. I'll link it right now. Let me see. The real King of England. Whew. Pardon me. I still remember seeing one of those royal types drive away from his wedding with the parking brake engaged. The only time that happens to me is when I'm like borrowing my mom's car, because she always puts on the brake. Always. Whether she's on level ground, even when she's on level ground in the backyard, there's nothing going on, she'll hit the parking brake. So I'll start driving, go beep, beep, beep. Like, ugh. Turn off this fucking brake and then drive like normal, because I never turn on the brake unless I'm on a hill, which is when you're supposed to use it. Unless like your brakes suck, then me. I don't know. I still remember seeing one of those. Oh yeah. He's the type of guy who doesn't need the fame or BS monarchy. In other words, he's a real person. Yep. It's a real dude. Real dude. Are you talking about the Australian King of England? That kid grew up to be a member of Sum 41. And is this the actor we were watching? No, that I mean, if the guy running the show, maybe, but he's. I feel like he was the guy that headed up the whole investigation, and so he's like, I want to be on camera to talk about the things that is. I found the real King of England, motherfucker. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my goofy ass up on screen. Hail, author Stephen Walton. Good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are productive and have fun while you lurk. Robopaths, cops and military, just doing our jobs. Yeah, that's not. Wait till the Inquisition. Wait till a new what's it, Nuremberg trials. Get your ass tossed in jail, or worse. Hopefully, I think we need to send a statement. We're just doing our jobs when you are breaking the law. Should come with fucking serious penalties, not just you get 20 years in jail or some shit. No. Like fucking lose a hand, death penalty. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Enforcers of authoritarianism. Evening all, or morning or something. Hey, Adij, good to see you, man. Good day, friend. Let's see. People saying hi to Deej and Walton, Rita. Or, and hear me out, he could throw the competition in the East Australian current and see what happens. Well, I don't think he should throw the competition in the East Australian current, but the people should. If the people said, no, we don't like either of these guys, and just like swarmed them and then dragged them off to the cliffs and dropped them. Guillotines were invented for a reason. And it's we're in the kind of environment that's good for guillotines. The third option is Millionaires United Australia Party. He tried to bring the Oz 2 million doses of HCQ, which was seized by the government. HCQ. Is that the jab? Let me look it up real quick. Immunosuppressive drugs, antiparasitic. It can treat and prevent malaria. It can also treat lupus and arthritis. FDA cautions against the use of this. Oh, okay. Outside a hospital setting, including due to the risk of heart rhythm problems. Okay. Alrighty. So is he not a third option? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about that to determine where you're coming from with that one. But it sounds like you're not thrilled. Justin probably knows who everyone knows you have a crush on. If it weren't so late at night, I would invite her onto the show. I like the way One Man Show says young miss. It always makes me smile. Hey, Catherine. Hello. Good to see you. I realized, oh, like that's weird, and then I saw the quotes, and I remembered glass. Yeah, there we go. Is right. When I am called a lady, I instantly think of old. Yeah, don't call a woman a lady unless you call her young. Young lady, young miss. Hey, sweetheart. I like calling, especially Latin women, older Latin women, that they know the difference. I'll say, "Hola, señorita," and they'll just do, ah. Because señorita is essentially young miss in Spanish. So I say, "Hola, señorita," and they're like, "Card of glass and some serious weight." Yeah, man. And Justin has such a serious crush on her that he just let her roll by with it. Didn't even think until he was on the way home. Until he's on the way home, didn't even think about helping. For shame, Justin. Oh, thanks, Phil. Why did you include all the extra stuff? You just need the name. You just need up to like here, not the question mark. But so seeing here, let me see. She is very prim and proper, so I call her a lady. It. I mean, if you're referring to ladies, well, then they don't take offense. But when you say this lady, if you were like, let's say, if she was nearby and you say this lady here, she's gonna feel old. You're gonna make her feel old. Just let you know, it's just like ma'am. Instead of saying ma'am, call a woman miss. Say miss instead of ma'am. No woman will ever get mad at you for calling her miss. In fact, the older they are, the more they'll appreciate it. Younger women might be like, but give them 10 years. Give them 10 years. You call them miss, they're like, I gave up having crushes on women. I thought you were a serial crusher. Oh, wrong kind of crush. They just want to lead you on anyway. And no, I ain't going for men either, damn it. Just staying alone. Well, not all women. Younger ones definitely are more about that. They like to play the game, they like the attention and shit, but they get older and they stop getting that attention from everyone. And then they start valuing what really matters in a person. You'll mind your special someone. Oh, you'll find. Perhaps. Got faith in you, bud. I have been excellent. Let's see. Yeah, hit this woman up. Well, I mean, he's gotta leave a mark, I think. Because like, if literally today she saw him and he did not help her push a heavy thing, then you gotta drop a nice one in there to make her forget that happened. Make her forget. Only if I buy her and she comes with a bicycle pump. Oh no, no. I was talking about the bad psychologist that would play Ariel. Oh, not the woman I have a crush on. She dyed her hair red. Nice. No, the psychotherapist did not look like Ariel. Her hair was the wrong kind of red and she didn't have the right kind of face. You know who has a better face for Ariel? Wait, what? Oh, they're different ones, and I'm following both. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get a shot of her face. There we go. Nope. Let me see. Let me see. No face shot? Lame. That's not a good shot either. Son of a bitch. She has a really cute face, but it's the kind of face that I imagine Ariel having if she was real. If she was real, this would be her face. Damn. Well, as you can probably surmise, she's a lot of her shots focus on her body. There we go. But yeah, she's got a really cute face. Big eyes, not a very long face, like cute cheeks, a big smile. That's the face I imagine Ariel having. It's looking more like that. Let me see if I can find another one. There we go. Yeah. Look at that face. Beautiful. That's how I imagine Ariel's face. I play MMO, RPGs, Call of Duty, tons of games. I like games with good stories. Oh, okay. SWTOR, Star Wars, Old Republic. Star Wars, Old Republic. Okay, gotcha. Writing again. Went through a really bad time recently, but bouncing back. Ready to get these books done. Oh, well, good shit, author Stephen. Well, shit. You know what? I've moved like twice since I ordered that. I might need to change my address. I might need to change my address on my order, Steven. So if you just start sending shit out, reach out to me, please, because I don't know how to do that. I guess if you send an update, I might be able to go through and find it in the options there, but I don't know how that shit works. Anyway, wait, I'm just gonna leave this picture up for a minute. Going on dates now, so fucking proud of you. Well, Justin Proper is hey Meosphere's Origins. Hail, brother. Good to see you, dude. It's been forever. Thank you for asking, hun. It's really good to share and chat with you. Oh yeah, Stephen Walton. If you're feeling down or if you've had some rough times, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you and talk to you about stuff, etc. It's always nice to have someone to talk to. It sucks going through things. I know a lot of guys tend to keep to themselves, and most guys don't really like talking about feelings or problems and shit. So I like to put myself out there for people, for friends. Good people that I know I can count on, and I want them to be able to count on me as well. So. I posted a screenshot with my character with playtime being level 70 as a reply on someone bitching about it being too hard to level in this game. Oops. Where did I click there? I clicked a button. I don't know what that said. It was an accident. New comments. Oh no, hide current comment. What did I hide? Shit. Son of a bitch. All right, I accidentally hit a comment. I don't know how to unhide it. Fuck. What was it? Okay, where am I? Okay, hold on. Dude, you're way behind. Yes, I am, apparently. Okay. Share that. Thank you, Steven. Posted a screenshot with my character. Okay. Kai, back to the woman I have a crush on. I've already made my moves. I don't think anything's going to happen. Well, all right. Do your thing, man. Up to you. Can't understand sneezing inside your shirt. You could rub a booger on your chest that way, Kai. So? Reading through the thing is not to be spraying all over my screen or my keyboard, because saliva is not good for your computer screen. You can't be doing that. Reading through my book to make sure everything is fine. How to fix some things since I let my father help me edit. He went a little overboard and changed some things I didn't like story-wise. What? He changed things? How did you collaborate with him? Here, pro tip, Meosphere, for next time. use Google Docs. With Google Docs, and you don't let him edit. I mean, you don't let him change things. You let him edit though, so he can like edit things, or he can suggest changes, and then you can say no and not do it. It was because people were asking to make it possible, or he can leave you notes on recommendations. If he's going to change story elements and not line and copy, if he's changing story elements, no, you don't rewrite that shit. You tell the writer, hey, I would recommend you do this maybe. Through my book, yeah. Because, but that's a bitch, man. Good luck. It was because people were asking to make it possible to buy level ups for characters instead of having to level themselves and buy a level 170 token. Oh, okay. And I had to sit him down and fix what he changed. Yeah, dude, that's terrible. I'm sorry, Miosphere. How's my 80-year-old friend doing? Still way behind. Oh man, I'm so sorry to know about how. Where am I? Sorry to know about how you're having a bad time. I'm hoping a little better. Just give me a call. You have my number. Oh yeah, you have my number too. I forgot about that. It needs 3 hours to catch up by now. I'll be fine. He put a lot of his preachy self into it. He didn't like how I explained darkness with good and Lucifer stuff, and wanted to keep it to more biblically stuff. So I had to make changes. Okay, wait. So you didn't keep a second copy of the original, so you can just go, I'm just going to revert back to, I'm just going to not use any of these, and I have my old files, and then change little things here and there maybe? Like there's no other copy, or was I don't understand how you're in that predicament a little bit. I'm a little confused. Should we let him catch up? Flip chat with more. Both. More chat, getting behind more. But I do need to go. I just want. Oh, all right, Miosphere, take care of yourself. You want to go to bed, get up early. Well, I hope you. I mean, I don't know. I guess you didn't hear any of what I said. Take care, brother. Man, love is not gay, unless there's lube involved. It's the top of the hour now. Let's see how long it takes to catch up to this spot. Aha! Not wait. What time is it? Only 12 minutes. Call her ma'am. That really sets them off. It's ma'am. Hi and good night. I am toxic person. Life is better. Much love to you, sweetheart. Love this community. You are a toxic person? It sounds like, this is a perfect time to play this clip. All right, this is what that sentence sounds like to me. I am toxic person. Life is better. Also, thank you, One Man Show, for this clip.
Cookies? Yes, me accept. Me click yes, cookies. Where cookies? Cookies, cookies. No cookies. What is real? Me trust nothing.
Me trust nothing. What is real? Anything until 30 seconds later when it was already too late. That's the thing. See, we need to be, if you want to react to things in the moment, you got to be conscious of the moment. You gotta look like, your mind has got to be like, hey, there's that girl. Is there anything I can do for her to make her smile? Can I like throw her a compliment? Can I help her push a giant thing of glass? Can I whatever? Just, yeah. Got to keep your mind engaged, man. I'm too lazy to take off the extra stuff. Of course, you should sing like Lionel Richie. Being referred to as lady would probably be received better. That's true. If you sing it, it's received better. Thank you. I didn't know lady was the same thing as calling someone ma'am. That blew my mind. Well, it's yeah, you can call someone a lady. Excuse me, lady. They'll be like, the fuck? You go, excuse me, ma'am. You can do the same thing. But it's just another tip of like making women feel younger. They really appreciate it. Share the link, smash the like. Thanks, Steven. I don't have to pull up Adorable the Horrible. I am staying along too. Way better for my mental health. Oh, alone. Don't you tell me what to do. I did that way before. Believe me, there are worse things to call women. To call a woman. Oh yeah, there is. But the thing is that in any given moment of the day, we all have the opportunity to brighten or sour somebody else's day. One comment, one line, one compliment, one word even can totally shift someone's mood, can like put them on a better path for the day. And so I try to always engage in a way that's going to be positive for people. But yes, there are definitely worse things you can call a woman. I already gave her a vinyl of her favorite album. I think I've done enough, bro. You, why? Why? Was it her birthday? Was it Christmas? Was it your gift to her when you were asking her out? Like, those are the kind of gifts you give someone who you've already gone out with. Like, little bullshit gifts are what you give someone who you're just trying to, little things, not big things, little things. Oh, I bought you a thing. Oh, here's a whatever. I found a thing. Would you like it? Looks at, hey, this whatever. I can't think of any good examples right now, but generally though, acts you that it comes off like trying to buy someone's affection instead of trying to earn their affection through action, through doing things that make them feel beloved and like they want to be with you. Women like the song Green Eyed Lady, specifically if they have green eyes. If you sing a woman Green Eyed Lady and she's got blue eyes, she's gonna be like, who's this asshole singing to? Me or the girl next to me? He's looking kind of in the middle. Oh, see, sometimes a lady likes when you tell her what to do. Especially if she's tied up. It's probably not going to happen. Well, yeah. Sounds like it. Much love, Courtney. Good to see you, sweetie. I am behind on video. Whoa. I am not into women with silicons. Maybe a silicon doll, at least that won't nag nonstop. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this girl's natural. Yeah. She looks. Are you talking about her? Also, her face is what I was focusing on. But yeah, this girl's fucking gorgeous. Did someone say body shots? Well, I'm pretty sure you just got Catherine real excited. You're a fucker, Walter. I just caught on to that one. How could you think you are toxic? I don't think that's what he meant. I was teasing him. That can't be the truth. You are here with people who won't see you that way. You are as beautiful as any of us. Hey, you never know. What if once he's got your phone number, he leaves you really fucking mean voicemails? He's like, "Hey, Rita, I just want you to know that you're a decent person. You're not great. You're actually kind of a bitch. You could really improve that a lot. But I appreciate you." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And then he just like verbally abuses you. You're like, "Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it." He leaves abusive voicemails. Please, I barely rate Almost Pretty. Oh, are you talking about Valentina here? I still think her face is the kind of face that's how I imagine Ariel's face looking. Is like this. Like the drawing of Ariel. Let me pull up a drawing of Ariel. Ariel, mermaid. See? See, here's Ariel. That's why are these all so small? What the hell? Okay. There we go. Fuck off, Screen Rant, you piece of shit. All right. So here's Ariel's face. Look at Ariel's face. Look at her face. They have the same face. Their hair is different, but they have the same face. So that's why I was saying that I imagine her face looking like that. There were some here that looked really cute, but like they turned out to be videos. What's with the thumbnail being different? I don't understand that part. See, look at her smile, her whole like she has the same look. Anyway. Psychotherapist, the King of England. All right, there we go. There's the next article. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. I don't know who that is on screen, but if she has low standards and talks down to her Sims, I'm totally not interested. She doesn't seem that way. She's all like just fashion stuff and yeah. HCQ sounds like the meds I'm on, immunosuppressive shit, is awful and so toxic on the body. I better fast forward before I get reprimanded. I mean, why would I reprimand you? I'm behind. Why would I call you out on being behind? Rita, cutting toxicity. I was talking about cutting toxicity. Okay, got you. I had a teacher in high school that if you called her Miss Meeks, she loved you. But if you called her Mrs. Meeks, you got a bad grade. It's proven more effective. Yep. Yeah, that's what they should be using. System of a Down kicked ass. Hell yeah, they did when they were around doing their thing. Toxicity always is a bad thing. I agreed. Some people need to be bullied. Some people suck, and they need to be bullied so they know that they suck and they need to work on that. It is when she manipulates 10K from you while cheating the entire time. Wookie, it's totally a hypothetical scenario. I love your ADHD switching between comments half through them. Right, I'm halfway through reading a comment. I'm like, you know what? I wasn't done with that last one. I was gonna go back. Hey, to bed. Have a good night, Phil. Man, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy Lake College, buddy. Wowzers, that would be hypothetically very bad egg. I thought you said you stick to your story, man. You always pay one way or the other. You always pay. That's true. Yeah. But that's why I was telling Justin, like, through deeds, through action, that doesn't cost any money. Yep, that's so great. Keep toxicity as far away as you can. Life's so beautiful without things. Wait, what? Without bad things. I gotta back to work. Need money. All right, get it off Stephen Walton. World's most expensive escort is still cheaper than keeping a girlfriend. It's true. I have so missed you. Really keep the bright light. Or a plate of home-baked cookies. Ooh, cookies. Brighten my day considerably. Certainly brighten my day considerably. Wunderbar. What do a hot woman and a hurricane have in common? When they come, they are hot and wet. When they leave, you are left with nothing. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Smart girls like to be told they're pretty. Pretty girls like to be told they're smart. And old women like to be told how young they look. It's pretty easy. That's true. That's true. Someone else said not going to happen, yet here I am. Catherine gets it. I had a foreign exchange student many years ago who always called me old lady. We are still in touch, and he still calls me old lady. It's an enduring term our context. Yeah, see, within your context, if you're just some random person, I'm not gonna walk up to you and call you old lady. No, I don't want to ruin your day. Yeah, it's kind. I know I got the signs that wasn't gonna happen, but I gave her anyway, just as a random act of kindness or whatever. Not gonna go anywhere. I rarely see her. All right, man. Well, you know what? Don't think it's not gonna happen, but don't try to make it happen. Just try to be nice to her. Try to be kind. Try to, be the guy that she doesn't realize that she wants. People should ask Guy his theory on the next Predator movie and how it's going to have a lesbian Predator. Oh yeah, that was. If y'all didn't catch the dump, I forgot to mention yesterday that today I was going to be on the dump with Sporky News Podcast, and I did a whole little. So Mad Mardigan was running the show, so everything went wrong naturally. But Mad Mardigan, at some point, his audio cut out and he couldn't hear any of us, so he had to leave the stream and come back. So while he was gone, I was like, I've got a pitch. I've got a pitch for this is how the next Predator movie is going to go down. Pretty much. I mean, if you guys want to hear it, nah. So pretty much, it's going to be like a female lead fighting the predator. So I said, so they're going to have a female predator hunting a human woman, and then they're going to be fighting. These are going to get hot and heavy, and then they're going to start kind of like getting a little physical, realizing they like it, and then the predator is gonna go down on the other girl, and she's being like, wait, I don't know if this is gonna work with my with my mouth and the teeth and shit. And then the human woman's gonna say, it's okay, I'm a feminist, and she's gonna open her legs and her vagina is gonna open up with teeth, and like just like how the predators is, and they're gonna start making out, and then they're gonna go through a montage where we see the relationship get happier and happier, maybe a fight or two, but they end up married. They do the man and wife thing, and then they go on like according to Predator tradition, the husband and wife go on a hunt together. So they go hunt a person together, and then the movie ends with them covered in blood, holding hands and skipping off into the sunset. So, boom, that's a better Predator movie than we're gonna get. Her eyes are too small. What? No, they're not. She has biggish eyes. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, look. Look at her eyes. She has big eyes. Wrapping those legs in a tail would be a criminal act. Wrapping those legs in a tail. In a tail. Like a monkey tail? I don't think I'm following that at all. Her lips are big. Yeah, she's got fucking great lips. He's now 4 hours behind. He's losing ground. Hey there, Nick. How you doing, man? I'm doing great. They're full. Yeah, full lips. That's right. Now he's cheating and skipping most comments. I'm not skipping most of them. I skipped a bunch of hellos and stuff. It was like, hello, Steven. Hello, Courtney. Hello, One Man Show. Hello, David. I'm not reading that shit. I believe you are lonely if you are comparing a cartoon character to a real woman. We were talking about someone. Okay, so when Justin said that she could be Ariel, he was talking about the psychotherapist. I thought he was talking about the chick that he likes. And I said, if someone was going to be Ariel, this is who I would cast as a real life Ariel, because she's got the face. She's got the face for it. You can give her a wig, you can dye her hair red, but she's got the face. So I'm not comparing. I'm saying if you were to cast her as Ariel, that's what I imagine for the face. The pressure is getting to him. I didn't say she had fish lips, at least. At this rate, show will never end. This is the show that never ends. We used to have a parakeet who would go crazy dancing a System of a Down. Oh, that's badass. He was such a cute bird. Cookie time. All right, yeah, I'll eat a cookie in a minute. Actually, I won't play that clip again. I fucking loved it. My silicone comment, I think. No, I did. I got it. It just took me a while. We had a canary. I said this. I don't think she has silicone. I think she's all natural. She looks all natural. We had a canary. Well, then again, I was with the girl who had silicone. I couldn't tell those were fake. They felt real too. Anyways, we had a canary. We also had a cat. Then a day came when we had no canary, and the cat was suspiciously fatter. Yeah, my brain skipped again because I missed it. No, she does not have big eyes. She doesn't have like big bug eyes, but she has a well proportioned face. So they're not big like big, but big enough. She doesn't have cartoon eyes. I'm back to play Mass Effect. I still have a long way to go. All right, have fun, kitty bear. Have fun. And I caught up, motherfuckers. So let me hop back to articles and stuff. Articles. How to have great conversations. How to have great conversations. New research teaches us one way to become a better conversationalist. That's next. All right, but I am going to grab a cookie real quick. So
Cookies? Yes, me accept, me accept. Me click yes, me click yes, cookies. Where's cookies? Where's cookies? Cookies. No cookies. What is real? Trust nothing. Nothing.
I chose to cut you slack. I would have made it. It was a joke. I rather have a doll than a woman because dolls don't nag. Well, the nagging is really kind of a personal trait, I've found. A new paper published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology suggests that people are too quick to pull the plug on a good conversation, thinking mistakenly that conversations that last for more than a few minutes are perceived as boring by their conversation companion. Wow, that's not good. Having a good conversation is one of daily life's most rewarding experiences, and yet people are often hesitant to set aside significant amounts of time for conversation because they are concerned that they will run out of things to talk about and that their conversation will grow dull or awkward, says Michael Cardis, researcher at Northwestern University's Kellogg School of Management and lead author of the study. We wanted to test whether people have accurate intuitions about how much they will have to talk about and how much they will enjoy themselves as a conversation progresses. To do so, the researchers recruited pairs of strangers to have conversations with each other in an experimental setting. The researchers paused the conversations every few minutes and asked participants how they felt the conversations were going. After the first few minutes of conversation, people tended to indicate that they were enjoying themselves, but also said that they thought they would run out of things to talk about as the conversation continued, and that the conversation would become less enjoyable. The researchers then prompted participants to continue their conversations and again pause the conversation every few minutes to see how the conversations were going. Interestingly, the researchers found no evidence of a drop-off in interest or enjoyability as the conversation continued. People found more material to talk about as the conversations continued than they expected, and they enjoyed themselves more than they anticipated. This mistaken assumption that people will run out of material to discuss in conversation might keep people from having longer and more meaningful conversations that might also lead them to form stronger relationships. Moreover, the authors found no evidence that their results were contingent on whether someone spoke with a person of the same or opposite gender, or of the same or different ethnicity. In general, once people begin talking, they tend to find things that they share in common, and these commonalities propel the conversation for quite some time. Yeah, true. If you find someone else who loves the thing that you love, you can talk about the thing you love forever. And if they can too, shit, you guys can just go on and on. The researchers hope their work inspires more people to consider replacing their bite-sized novelty-seeking entertainment interests for a deeper, more meaningful forms of social interaction. I think one possible implication of this research is that people may prefer shallower sources of entertainment through media and social media because they expect novelty to be the surest route to an enjoyable experience, says Cardis. It is true that novel experiences tend to be enjoyable, But what our research suggests is that familiar experiences, that is, interacting with the same person who you've already met, is also a more enjoyable experience than people expect it to be. What? There was no advice. This is a poorly named article. It is just, give it a shot. That's their advice? Fuck off. How? What a poorly named article. Damn. That's a bummer. Do you guys feel that way at all? Excuse me. All right, have a good night, Deej. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, absolutely. First, how to think, now how to speak. It's not about how to speak. This one turned out to be more like how people perceive conversations, going into conversations with strangers. And I have heard that before. Like, what if I run out of stuff to talk about? Talk about what do you have going on in your life or not have going on in your life that you're worried about that? Hey, Jedi Bill, good to see you, man. I don't nag. Sometimes I do suggest, but I do not nag. See, I told you. But then again, we all know that Catherine is some kind of a unicorn. So, am I okay? It's weird. It's weird. Wait, what? You shouldn't be open. Maybe that was lagging me out. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would have like recommendations, say like, hey, if you find yourself running out of conversation topics, if you feel like this or like that. But no, it was just like, some people feel uncomfortable with conversation. I guess there's no need to be. What? Poorly named article. I feel like I am being interrupted. Satisfied? I know, right? What it is, I think these people run out of shit in practice. Alice Boy's PhD. You ain't got shit to do, is what it is. Running stupid, useless studies. I feel like a certain researcher should walk off a cliff. Yeah, if you're not useful, why are you here? Oh my god, now we're expecting to have diversity in who we talk with. I spend most of my time at work filling in timesheets with what I do all day, which is filling in timesheets. That's really filling in timesheets. Why don't other people fill in their own timesheets? Too bad there isn't a rubber stamp for that. Pardon me. I walk 30 to 45 minutes on Wednesday morning with the person of social services. This the most personal interaction I get every week. Well, you like it that way, so that's a good thing. How do your conversations go? Do you have fun? I feel like the author of this article is a half-wit. So far, we're 2 for 2 on half-wit articles. Oh man, I should make an app to do it for me. Next, they will be using a webcam and AI to autofill my timesheet. You are stuttering fairly badly. I'm not drunk or high. I just keep dropping the ball. His hamster stopped running? You picked up a nail. Hola, mi amor. Hola, Tina Tomacheski. Buenas noches, señorita. Geek Hero Bubba stopping by to say hi. Hey, Geek Hero Bubba. Oh, is that a giant Goomba? I've got a giant 1-Up mushroom. Fuck yeah, man. Thanks for the hello. I hope you have fun while you're here and have a great night when you go, in case you disappear suddenly and without warning. Like the dinosaurs. Okay. This one should be better. I just skimmed it, and it's actually got information. Oh, man. What a bummer those first two articles were, though. I was expecting so much more. All right. You know what? Those people annoy me.
Category is people who annoy you. Niggers! Huh?
Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to,
I love that episode. All right, here we go. 8 skills master learners have. Master learners are fast and deep thinkers. Master learners, they're very much like the master builders from the Lego movie, but with learning instead of Legos. Developing certain skills can help people to learn new things more quickly. To become a master learner, a person needs to be open to learning from a variety of sources and to thinking in new and different ways. Being able to assess their strengths and weaknesses can help someone to get better at learning throughout their life. In the last 10 to 15 years, how to learn skills fast has become a popular productivity topic. In 2008, Malcolm Gladwell published Outliers, which brought the so-called 10,000 hour rule into public consciousness. That rule refers to the idea that on average it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. Of course, productivity gurus sprung up to help people cheat that number. But from a psychological perspective, what makes someone a master learner? This goes beyond learning fast. Being a master learner involves being both fast and a deep thinker. Let's break down what that involves. All right, so far so good. It's always fun. She keeps asking me about mental illness problems and how I deal with stuff, and sometimes she finds stuff in what I say that helps out other people. She helps. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome, Kitty Bear. Bro, you're helping people. Even though you only spend this much time with people, you help other people that you haven't even met. That's fantastic. You tell her I play games, I watch YouTube, and I fuck shit up. Just how to learn. My types of stuff, my life has been learning. Yeah, essentially we should always be learning all the time. But let's check it out. You're willing to learn through experience. Learning through experience invariably brings up strong emotions like feeling confused, overwhelmed, frustrated, demoralized, surprised, relieved, proud, and exhilarated. Almost by definition, people who are willing to learn from experience possess self-knowledge about how to manage those emotions within themselves. At the most basic level, we know that people who are better at emotional granularity, that is, detecting and differentiating between different specific emotions, tend to be better at managing their emotional states, and they're more resilient. You're willing to learn from people you don't like. To maximize your learning, you'll need to be willing to learn from people you don't personally like. We tend to get annoyed with people who don't share our view of the world, our personality, our background, our thinking style, our communication style, who aren't part of our tribal in-groups, etc. People who are different from us, either due to background or experience or personality, will tend to approach problems differently. That's exactly why they offer opportunities for us to learn from them. Yeah, that's absolutely true, especially these days, how everyone villainizes anyone who disagrees with them. This is a good one to bring out there and remind people of. Note that you don't need to buy into someone's value or assumptions about the world to learn from them. Sadly, many people are completely disinterested in learning from people they don't personally like or who differ from them in terms of factors like values, age, or politics. The more you're willing to learn from people who drive you crazy, the more successful a learner you will be. Make sure you include learning from people you feel competitive with and who frustrate you, and even those who you don't believe deserve their success. Whoever you currently feel least willing to learn from, try that. You're willing to try out different things. You're willing to try out different thinking styles. We all tend to have a dominant thinking style. For example, some people are more promotion focused, focused on what they can gain, and some are more prevention focused, focused on preventing losses, mistakes, or things going wrong. Being a master learner requires being able to flexibly adapt your thinking style depending on the problem at hand rather than always sticking to your dominant natural style. Yeah, flexible learning is important. Let me see the chat here. The episode should have been titled Advice for Preteens. Well, that's the thing. When it comes to learning, a lot of people are never learn how to learn or never learn things, traits that are good for helping you learn. You teach this in kindergarten. They really should. They really should. Or just at any point in elementary school. But yeah, teaching in kindergarten would be great. I know people that are great learners but don't know how to think, not creative or critical thinkers. I would say that they're not very good learners then. Because you need to be able to think about what you learned. If you can't think about what you learned, then what you learned is worthless. She uses me to get insight into mental problems because she finds me great at explaining the problems using images. Also because I'm so open about it, I do not hide anything about my problems. That's awesome. Kindergartner, okay, most couldn't handle the vocabulary. Oh, you don't even need to use vocabulary that would be beyond them. You can easily explain this kind of stuff to kindergartners. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's true. I mean, some people aren't that lucky, but generally, when you're ready for information, that's when you'll find someone who can teach it to you. Hey, buddy, I was just in another live stream and made everyone angry. So I'm here now. What live stream were you on? Who's live right now? The Amazing Lucas World is one. All right, you were on a channel I'm not following, apparently. Yes, I recall a few teachers who wanted to try different things. I could have slapped all of them hard enough to drop them to the floor. These are psychologists. They get paid extra if they use words of 7 letters or more. Well, the word count is really what matters. So if you can use multiple words instead of one word, you're going to get paid more. Article's going to be easier to write. Hello, Eldritch Lord Haster. Different circle. All right, so let me go on here. When I write my books, so you're willing to layer learning. When I write my books, I often include a section giving readers the advice to read the book again after 6 months. Why? When you first read something or watch a video, all the information is new to you, and particular problems are top of mind for you. When you review the same material again, you'll come back to it with different mindset. New problems will be on top of your mind. Presumably, you'll already have solved some of the old ones. And when you're already somewhat familiar with the concepts and material, you'll process them at a much deeper level. You'll pick up small nuggets and nuanced aspects you missed on the first go-round. For instance, you'll be able to not just pay attention to the content and how to, but also the creator's thinking style. You're willing to learn through different modes and channels. Not so great learners will tend to stick to one comfortable mode of learning. For example, they always tend to learn by taking a formal class, the kind where you get a certificate. Or if the person is most comfortable in the social and practical spheres, then they might always learn anything new by asking a mate. Master learners are willing to learn from lots of diverse sources, including all of the following: technical or dry books or manuals, YouTube or Instagram, calling or visiting people they don't know, e.g. driving around local business to find someone who can provide a service or knowledge you need, searching the far-flung reaches of the internet, and learning through friendships and social relationships. Why does this matter? For example, general internet knowledge may completely miss fantastic resources that you have available to you locally, but aren't available everywhere. Let me catch up a little bit here. Oh, never mind. Structured learning. Boo. Let me see. Deep reflection and the unfocused, wandering mind. Master learners don't just become good technicians, they become thought leaders. Learning sparks their creativity. How? They think about what they learn in deep ways that aren't tightly focused on the narrow topic. In productivity writing, there has been a lot of emphasis on being focused and undistracted. However, the smartest, most creative people don't rely solely on focus for getting things done. I cover this topic a lot in detail in my book, Stress Free Productivity. They allow their minds to drift in creative ways and connect seemingly diverse concepts and tools that other people don't connect. At the most basic level, a deep learner might learn a method for one purpose, but then see how that method could be adopted to for other creative purposes. Okay, I've done that. I've talked about doing that for my book. That's absolutely true. Anything that you learn, you can adapt it to other things. Not anything, not everything, but yeah, anything that you learn has that potential. You approach learning with your learning objectives in mind. I love learning about other people's learning process. I once watched a video made by a resident doctor talking about how at med school she stopped going to lectures. She recognized that the lectures weren't an efficient or effective use of her time compared to what she achieved through reading and note taking from books. Master learners don't follow someone else's learning plan. For example, they don't use one language learning app for hundreds of consecutive lessons without branching out. They develop their own learning plan based on their specific learning objectives, which could be to pass an exam or, say, gain a skill to complete a particular project. And number 8, you know your strengths. You know what your strengths are. Master learners also know their strengths. We all enjoy hard tasks more when we see them as reflecting our strengths and values. To fully enjoy these benefits, you need very detailed self knowledge of your own strengths, but many people don't have that. For example, Professor Todd Kashdan recently pointed out that anxious people are often astoundingly creative and persistent when it comes to navigating obstacles. An anxious person who can see this strength within themselves can harness it and allow their knowledge of this inner strength to boost their confidence in the face of the strong emotions that challenging new to you projects tend to stir. Self assessment. Rank order the points in this article from top to bottom in terms of what you're personally strongest at to what you're personally weakest at. Then pick one point from the bottom half and identify one practical way you could improve. The benefits of becoming a master learner. When you're both fast and deep learner, that's a combination that can help you achieve phenomenal success. Being a master learner isn't just about learning fast. That will tend to only make you a good technician. When you're when you're a deep learner, I'm actually feeling a little sleepy, so that was a little slip there. When you're a deep learner, that will open up worlds of creativity, innovation, and profound personal growth and satisfaction. All right. That one, I'm okay with that one. That one was decent. I had good advice. Hello, Jenny. Trying to calm down. Are you worked up in a good way or in a bad way? Help you feel better, man. Never been so easy to self-learn now. There's always someone who knows stuff on the net. Yep. And everyone's willing to teach too. Everyone's willing to teach each other what they've learned. Hey, I learned this trick. Check it out, etc., etc. There are just as many people who think they know stuff but really don't. Yeah. Sure, yeah, who knows stuff from those? You know stuff is the first thing to learn. It sounds like what happened inside my head. Connect weird stuff together all the time. Usually it ends up be a stupid joke. At least it's fun. It's a joke. How to navigate an obstacle. Use more nitro. Next goal, Baton. Go away, Baton. I should send this to my boss. This is me to a T. Oh, the master learner thing? I'll have it linked up after the show, man. Case in point, a friend of mine is a programmer. When he said he had to go because he was hungry, I said, you are a programmer. Why not program some cookies and eat those? You know why?
Cookies? Yes, me accept. Me click yes, cookies. Where cookies? Cookies, cookies. No cookies. What is real? Me trust nothing.
Could order some cookies on DoorDash. So I've been around much, been crazy busy. You don't need to apologize, Jenny. You don't need to apologize. When you're busy, I'll be here. When you're not busy, I'll be here. I actually had a company called Applied Innovation. Too bad I never learned how to run a business. Yeah, man, I don't. There's so much legal bullshit with businesses. I don't know how that works. And sometimes the weird connections turn out to be flashes of real genius. Sherry, I thought you were going to bed. But I'm very happy you're still here. ¿Quieres que te hable en español, or perhaps with a bit of an accent? I can lull you to sleep, so you can sleep with the little angels that circle around your head and keep you safe during the day and during the night. I'll be here unless I'm not. So there. Okay, so the Master Learner one came through. That was good. That was a good article. I don't even know if I'm going to include the first two, though. Those are pretty shit. It was like someone who's never read an article. The first one, at least, was someone who's never read an article and then tried to write an article. There was nothing. There was a whole lot of nothing. The learner one was good. The first one was absolute trash. Okay, so here's an interesting thing, which makes a lot of sense. Kept tossing and turning. Decided to come back to hear your spectacular voice. Oh, well, thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Perhaps if you lay down your beautiful head on the pillow and I say, Buenas noches, mi amor. Ponte esa sábana como un burrito que duermes con los angelitos en Nueva York, en Nueva York. Have you moved to Florida yet, by the way? Because I'd have to change that last line if you're in Florida now. Cruise control, commuting with my music on. Great way I solve problems. Hell yeah. I used to just like, so there's this, in college, there was this girl who lived like the next city over from me, and not even that far. Like, we both lived at the edge of our cities, and so we were right next to each other. She was literally just on the other side of a hill. And we went to the same college an hour away. And so we decided to start carpooling. And when we start carpooling, she's used to me talking and being social and stuff. And then when we're driving home, I was just driving. Oh, shit, I forgot you were here. I said, oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I've just been in absolute silence this whole time. I haven't said any. She's like, no, I was amazed. Like, I've never seen you this quiet. I couldn't believe it was happening. But I was like, how are you doing? And sorry about that. You know, usually when I'm driving home, it's my time to like think and decompress and just kind of, process things and whatever. But I completely forgot she was in the car with me. I just started driving, and then I just went on cruise control, and like, boop, I just blanked out. And then I kind of like fell back into myself later, and like saw her there, and was like, oh shit, I have company. I don't even remember if the music was on. I might have turned down the music and then just kind of gotten stuck in that mode. But yeah, I didn't say shit. It was just dead quiet. I think the music was on, but still, she was surprised to see that. Just a lot of stuff in my head now. Need to slow down. Oh, I got you, man. I got you. I'll officially be a Floridian in 3 months. 3 months. Gotcha. It's 4:14 right now. 5, 6, 7. All right. Are you singing a love song to a burrito? Hello, Eve. I was saying in the little love song that I made up on the spot for Sherry to lay her beautiful head down on a pillow and to wrap that blanket around her like a burrito, and and to sleep with the little angels in New York. Oh, I would. That'd be a lot of fun. I need to write a love song about a burrito and sing that love song, and play on my little guitar that I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play music, so I'd just be strumming it and singing a song about a burrito, a love song to a burrito, and why I love it so much. Working. Share the link, like the smash. Hello, deranged lunatic. Good to see you. Oh, sorry, I saw you here. You said hello. Hello. How you doing, deranged lunatic? Stupid Wi-Fi cut out. Oh, lame. Yeah, I thought mine was doing that earlier, and then I realized that Steam was open for some reason. I thought, oh, there's the culprit. Note to self: do not get into any car Kai is driving. I'm a good driver. Actually, she said one time that even though our buddy Wayland and myself, she says, even though you and Wayland drive crazy, I feel safe with you guys because I know that if something goes wrong, I'm safe with you guys. You guys will know what to do, how to react, etc. With her brother goes super slow on the freeway. He goes way too fucking slow. Adds at least a half hour onto their hour-long drive to school, whereas I saved us a few minutes. It was always a little bit less than an hour, And she said that she did not feel safe with him because he seemed incompetent. When things would happen suddenly, he didn't know what to do. And so whereas with us, when things happen suddenly, we reacted immediately. So she was like, no, you guys know what to do. And sure enough, one day my tire exploded while I was on the freeway, and I knew what to do. I pulled over. I didn't brake, etc. If your tire explodes while you're driving, don't hit the brakes. Don't do it. You're going to flip your car. So I pulled over, and then I couldn't get the fucking tire off. So I was like, you know what? The car got the tire all tangled up. I'm going to put it in reverse. I loosened up all the things, and I put it in reverse, and got the tire off. So yeah. Lots of hellos from Tina. My brother and I drove all the way to the northern part of Denmark. It took 2 days. Most of that time I was asleep. He was driving. Damn. Most of the time he was asleep? I mean, you were asleep? Why did you make him drive for 2 days? That's not safe either. I mean, unless you can't drive, there's not much you can do. I love my burrito song. Thank you, Kai. Tina. I'll have to come up with songs that I sing like Doomcock does. Like the really stupid Spanish, like little melodies that don't make any sense. Like the burrito song. That's called self-delusion. Which part? No, she was right. Like, her brother was an idiot. That guy was a dick, and he was a smug dick, and he drove too slow in the wrong lanes, and he didn't like. I don't know. I feel safe with Kai. Oh, good. I will snuggle you to safety, my friend. If you do not feel safe, I will wrap my big, strong arms around you, and then perhaps pick you up like this and rock you like a baby. Because I have seen how tall you are. I can rock you like baby. I'm sorry. It took 2 days. Just before we entered Denmark, the drive shaft broke. We had to sleep in the car for one night before we could get a replacement car. Oh, okay. Oh, what a bitch. Stupid drive shaft. I heard Burrito make sure to throw sour cream and guacamole in there because that's true love. Ew, sour cream? Bro, that's not how Latinos make burritos. We don't use sour cream. That's an American thing. That's like it's not even an American thing. It's a white people thing to put sour cream on the burrito, as far as I understand. Actually, certain cultures do like different things. Like in Chile, they really like mayonnaise. It's one of their biggest imports. Mayonnaise. I don't know why. And it's a thing from there. It's a regional thing that they just fucking love mayonnaise. It's weird, man. I had a cousin who used to zone out while driving. One day he zoned us into a ditch and a power pole. Oh fuck. That's not good. That's the wrong kind of zoning out. Yeah, it's scary when your tire explodes. Probably bent your wheel / rim. Don't recall. Well, the wheel was shredded. I went to LA for 3 days for a charity event, came back, laid low for a week, then went out of town again for a baseball game. Now the Johnny Depp case is happening, so I've been watching that live. Wait, you went to LA for 3 days? From where? Because LA is only an hour away from me. Excuse me. Please don't sing like Doomcock. Well, I'd be singing Spanish and made up songs. Well, he sings made up songs too, but and I don't do a Harvey impression. I do an Antonio Banderas impression. I believe Antonio Banderas might go over well a little bit better than Senor Harvey. Of course, who am I to insult an eldritch god? But there's something about the silky smooth accent of Latino that it's far superior, in my opinion. To be in car while it's minus 10 degrees Celsius outside is fun. Fuck. That sucks, dude. And then you probably didn't plan for that, so you didn't bring blankets. Ay, ay, ay. That's only fun if the car is still moving. Man, I love not gay Kai. Did you ever hear the group Molotov? Yes. They have a song called Chinga tu Madre. I forgot about that. I'm going to listen to it after. All right. Oh, yeah. Jenny. Wait, where am I? Jenny. Do you follow Rob's rules? Let me see. Let me find you some Rob's rules here. Because he is following the what's it called? He is following the Eastern Columbia building. He is following the Amber Heard case very closely because he is domestic abuse is something that's very close to his heart. So Rob's rules. Can I make the pretty URL or does that not work? It didn't work. Okay. So let me add here. Rob's rules. So if you want to follow the Amber Heard stuff, please give Rob's rules a follow. I just dropped it in the chat, and he will have updates for you on the regular. Thanks for the reminder, Tina. Spicy mayo. It's just regular mayonnaise. Yeah, you can make it spicy. In fact, one should make it spicy. But yeah, I like spicy mayo better. Oh, thanks to the new people, by the way. I see we got some new people in here. If you could drop a like if you're having fun. We're talking about mayonnaise, Latinos, random stuff. We're going to hit this growth mindset thing article in a second. I've been watching the depth stuff too. I feel so bad watching him, and her narcissistic faces makes me want to barf. Ugh. Yeah, she definitely has the kind of face that you want to hold under the water until she stops moving. Sorry, off topic. I will shush. What do you mean you will shush now? That's what we're talking about. You don't need to stop. You don't need to feel obligated to shush yourself. Oh my God, I found a produce stand today, not too far away. Every Friday, a lady brings barbacoa. Ooh, you know where I'll be this Friday. Haven't had that since I lived in Mexico. Love me some barbacoa. Hell yeah, barbacoa is the bomb. Get Tina, you know where it's at, girl. You know where it's at. Go get that barbacoa. It's about 16 to 18-hour drive. The car problems was why it took longer. We were only gone for one day to see a gamer we played online with, but we had to stay at his place longer. Well, that's not the worst. As long as y'all get along. Like when we all met my guild mate that lives in Santa Barbara. He came, he asked his buddy to come. He's like, hey, could you come with me to go meet these people? Because I don't know what they're gonna be like. And if it's weird, at least I got you there and we can like kind of huddle up together and etc. And then he met us, and we were all exactly the same people in real life that we were online. And so then his poor friend kind of got picked on because he didn't fit in. He did not fit in with any of us. So we're like once we're all comfortable, we're like, so what's your deal? What's your thing? He was a nice guy, but he did not mesh. You see, Isaac, he killed it. Mayo was invented by the French. I learned this from Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh, really? It was invented by the French? I didn't know that. Herd doesn't have a leg to stand on. All Depp has to worry about are the people with the cups of Kool-Aid in their hands. Yes, absolutely. Especially after the last trial where they were like, she gave the money to charity, so how could she be a gold digger? And then the charity writes an open letter going, excuse me, are you ever going to give us that money you promised? It's been 7 years. Yeah, that one's a... I don't know how long it's been. I was just talking out of my ass with the time frame there. Always censored. The mainstream media had JD and Depp and Heard case and had that female celeb LA lawyer on. A celeb lawyer. All right. Then they said, if you are getting abused by husband, these people can help. See, like abuse going the other way doesn't get any attention. Any attention. We literally have a psychopath on trial for doing that shit. And there's still fucking bullshit. A dumb bitch. Screw that female celeb lawyer, whatever her name is. It doesn't matter. Her name doesn't matter. She's a piece of crap. If that's what she's advertising. Then she's just taking advantage to advertise her own shit. That's fucked up. I can't remember the place, Kai. I'm from Canada. Oh, okay. But if you come out to LA again, if you'd like to meet up and get lunch or something, you let me know, okay? We had to stay longer because we could only get a replacement car from the insurance if we stayed outside the country longer than 3 days. Oh, man. What a pain in the ass. Thank you, Steven, for running that through people. There's the Rob's Rules link. I feel sad for Depp because he was raised by a female narcissist, and you can just see the hurt. It's emotional pain. That is the worst. Oh, really? He was raised by a female narcissist? That sucks. How do you know that? Who was his mom? Was she like a celebrity that everyone knows too? They're like, oh yeah, she was the worst. Is it too early to make breakfast? Suddenly craving arepas con queso. Ooh. Well, I mean, if you're about to go to bed, that's dinner. That's a little nighttime snack for yourself. Really? I'm still working on the PC. Oh yeah, no worries, Darius. Oh wait, you're not talking to me. You plan on going Friday overnight, then Saturday, have a fun day, then be back home Sunday. We ended up coming home Tuesday because of the insurance BS. Ah, yeah, that's a pain in the butt. That's where I've been watching on Rob's channel. Okay, nice. See? The señorita knows. Wonder if Viva Fry is following the case. I don't know who that is. He knew he was getting into. I'm sure he has the fortitude for it. He didn't necessarily know what he was getting into. He might have thought because she was manipulative, like she was after his money and stuff. So I'm pretty sure she acted different in the beginning, right up until they were married, because then she could take she wanted his money, and she was probably working with. I mean, like it wouldn't surprise me if the accountant that he had, who also embezzled money, knew what she was up to and was like, well, if this guy's not catching on, then I'm going to do it too. Fucker, man. I'm watching it from people who are showing the case on screen. He was doing that. Yeah, Rob's Rules went live earlier today doing that, and he had a panel. They were discussing things on the in-between. But and then he shares afterwards. He uploads pieces of it for people to essentially get caught up if they missed it on the important stuff, at least from what I've observed here. But Rob's Rules was watching the court case live and discussing. Miss your streams, Darius. Hurry up and fix your PC. Yeah, Darius, get it together. Shush yourself, Kai. We make our own homemade mayonnaise. Delicious. Ooh, nice. Yeah, homemade mayonnaise is definitely better than like store-bought. Your lighting's great tonight. It's making your pretty eyes actually look green. Oh, thank you. I made some adjustments on I think before the dump, and I got I'm not see-through anywhere. Like even when it's all bright, no see-through. So I mostly got it. I think I got it figured out. So thank you. Mayo equals nausea. I've heard that. Yeah. I actually closed it up to test it, but it looks like it's failing to post. The CPU and GPU light up, but I'm getting a black screen. Do you hear the beep? Or do you hear multiple beeps when you try to power it up? If you don't hear a beep, try... shit. It's been a long time since I took A+. Try resetting the BIOS. If that's not it, it might be your motherboard or your power supply. No. If you said these ones are lighting up, then your power supply should be fine. It might be your motherboard. I'm not sure, but that's is it beeping? Because if it beeps once, you're supposed to be good. If it beeps differently, like a long beep or multiple beeps, look up the beep that you get, and it'll tell you what's wrong. You probably know what the fuck you're doing. Why am I saying this? Oh yeah, for anyone out there that doesn't know, there you go. Exception tartar sauce. I've tasted some pretty shit tartar sauce though. I got some fish sticks the other day, and the tartar sauce was trash. The fish sticks were good though. But the tartar sauce, they could have literally gone to the Seder Brothers next door and gotten better tartar sauce. One of the people I've been watching it from has been through abuse too, from a narcissist too. Well, I think Rob is pretty open about that in his life, so that's why I recommended Rob. But if you found your own person, then okay, do your thing. I just like recommending people to Rob. He's a good guy, and if this case is important to you, it's important to him too. And I thought it might be a good connection. He's showing it now. Who's showing it now? Is Rob live? Rob is not live. What are you talking about? What? Okay, this is definitely going to be a segue. Let me see. Let me play this real quick. This dumb girl right here. Shut her fucking camera. She shut her phone on a live stream. Oh my god. She just shut her phone. She dumb. Oh man, I'm sorry that was out of nowhere, but that popped up for me just now when I went to see if Rob was live. Oh wow. I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one. That one was too fucking funny. Oh, where's my LOL fucking playlist? There it is. Oh Jesus, man. What is she shot her fucking phone. Kai, did you go to watch that shooting video? The one I just played? Oh, the one from yesterday. Yes, I did. It was very good. Thank you for recommending it. Yes, I did watch that. You see that chick in the red jacket straight up pouring blood on the floor. Fake ass Subway bullshit. I've never had homemade mayo. I bet it's better than the store-bought mayo. You know what? You can look it up online how to make homemade mayo. You might have all the shit you need to make homemade mayo. Is mayo invented by the French? Well, the full name is mayonnaise. Yeah. It has a bunch of extra letters in it for no reason. It's French. It hits very close to home for me too. Hey, is that a pun? Sorry. I went with 4 Danish gamers, and on Sunday we all got wasted on elderberry gin. Oh, badass! And energy drink. It's a mix I invented. We brought it with us. Fucking cool, man. I've never had elderberry gin. I'm not a gin person. I've also never tried elderberries. I found out they're real well after watching the Not Coming to Me. Not the Flying Circus. The other one. The Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah. After watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I was like, wait, elderberries are real? I thought he was just calling the person old. They're like, no, elderberries are real and they smell like shit. Well, okay. Thanks for the info. The blood being poured or something I heard. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. This chick straight up, the camera's looking at, first of all, everyone's running out of the subway car. But, like, if there was really a shooting, people would have been trampled. Absolutely trampled. No one was trampled. Everyone just calmly go, oh, rushing out. And as the camera's looking around, you see this chick in a red jacket on the right, straight up pouring blood on the floor. And then once you see that, you start looking around and noticing that people are being directed at what to do. Like the guy goes in the video, goes through all of it. People are being directed at what to do and where to lay down. And then once you see like someone is being, carried, then they get laid down, and then all of a sudden blood starts coming, and all of a sudden there's blood. Bullshit. Then this one lady that's going around taking pictures and like doing things, walking around doing stuff. Later on, you see her. There's 2 more pictures of she's in the video, and then one of the pictures she's like laying against the pole, looking all sad and pouty, and then another picture she's on a fucking stretcher. She's on a stretcher, all like bandaged and stuff. She's like, what? Bitch, you didn't get hurt. Fake. The whole fucking thing is fake. Ridiculous. The lawyers are ready to believe you as long as your check's clear. Mayo's fat. Makes you fat. Super cholesterol. Also true. It's not, it's pretty fattening. You only need a little bit of mayo and stuff. If you're going to put any mayo. I'm heading to lurk mode, brother, but we'll be listening. Rock and roll, Dwayne. I'll see you around, man. Or I guess you'll see me. Deb's sister has talked about their mother. Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks to hear about his... It's probably why... I mean, I don't know. I'm glad he came out such a great guy, seemingly, compared to the people around him. Like he can't, despite the people. Let me rephrase that. Despite the people around him, he turned out to be a great person. So that's fucking awesome. That's the thing that suffering usually does to people. It makes them not want to see other people suffer. Thank you, everyone, for this great stream. Love you all. See you later, Rita. Her mother is an actress, Paige Parsons. The abbreviation of her name is Pee. One of the gamers now and then asks me to send the elderberry gin and energy drink to him. He loves the mix, but the energy drink and the elderberry gin I use can't be bought in Denmark. Ooh. Does he cover the cost at least? Does he be like, hey, I'll give you 20, 50, whatever. Like, can you send that my way? It can't be bought in Denmark. Yo, Kitty Bear. You might be able to start a business just doing that. You might be able to start a business selling that stuff to within your region. Like, just make, like, well, no, you can't do that, can you? You can't just mix two other products and sell it. I don't know, man. I guess you'd have to look into legalities there, but you could do it on the down low. Okay, he is an actor. It's possible that he's an idiot. It is possible. But also people with really big hearts tend to do dumb shit. I've been there. That's why I'm a meaner person than I used to be. That is why she swapped out Elon Musk. Why? Because he wasn't taking her shit? This is what happens. You don't see the evil until it's too late. Yep. Scoped. Oh, I see. Scoped out. Yeah. I don't. This Elon Musk isn't gonna fall for that long term. Sorry for being slow on the link to Rob's rules. I'm working on my PC. Oh, no worries. I got the link. I wasn't counting on you for the link, but thank you for the thought. Appreciate that. Don't worry. You're way too hard to manipulate. Yeah, one man show would be a mission and a half. That'd be like climbing Mount Everest. Would you rather climb Mount Everest, having never climbed a mountain before, or would you try to manipulate one man show? I'll take the mountain. Viva Fry is Canadian lawyer YouTube channel. When Robert Barnes is on, they are very good. Oh, okay, cool. The only law channel I'm really familiar with is Legal Eagle. He comes off like kind of a, I don't know, not the bravest individual. Yes, and your skull continued to shine through. Am I the only damn one that has hit the like button? No. You need to refresh your page. There's more people who hit the like. We got over 20 likes. Thank you, everyone, for all the love. No beep. See? Look it up, man. I'll look it up for you. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Computer startup, no beep. No beep is often a sign of power supply unit errors. I was right. I thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. When the computer is not getting enough power or the power flow is being interrupted frequently, the system encounters such problems, so check the cords and PSU to see if they are working fine. Try disconnecting the wires and UPS from the computer. So, check the power supply, buddy. It may be, so, okay, check it out. If you disconnect your video card, which is going to take a lot of, if you disconnect your GPU is going to take a lot of power. So disconnect that and then start it up. And if you get a beep, you need a bigger power supply. Might need to clear CMOS and take the new RAM back out. The RAM, well, like I said, test it. Test, see what's, if take some of the power away. Like, let's say just with the GPU, it's easier to disconnect power cord from the GPU than it is to pull RAM out. But yeah, test it out. Might be a power supply. She really appreciated the advice. Sweet. I don't remember what I said. Oh, with the computer stuff. Awesome. Nothing worse than crappy tartar sauce, right? I was like, ooh, fish sticks. I think I'll just eat the fish sticks because the tartar sauce it wasn't like gross. It didn't ruin the fish sticks. It just, I don't know. It was pretty weak. Some weak stuff. Make my own tartar sauce. Of course you do. You practically make your own everything. That's a good thing, though. That's good for your body. The fun thing about the elderberry gin and energy drink is they taste horrible separated, but mix it tastes like grape juice and you don't taste the alcohol. I makes a purple drink. Hey, man. That I wish you could make money off that. Meaning he shows the trial now as he wasn't before. Oh, okay, I got you. Mayo plus diced dill pickle equals tartar sauce. My mom worked lunch counter before she had me. Mayo plus diced dill pickle equals tartar sauce? It can't be just that. Because pickles are nasty. Ew. And also, no, there's got to be more. If you want to make some good tartar sauce, there's got to be more than that. I'm gonna find me some tartar sauce recipes. No beep means not even BIOS booting, unplug cables, and DRAM, then reinsert dirt or oxide on contacts can be issue. At least, thankfully, if if you haven't like swapped out your processor, you don't have to go looking in there like, oh, did I fuck this up? No, leave it alone. You didn't change anything there. Another future rocket scientist. The girl who shot her phone. That's where I'm at. Okay, the battery, the one that's the size of a quarter, kept my PC from powering up. That's the BIOS. It's the BIOS battery. Yeah, that one's easy. That one, you just pop it out, plug it back in, easy peasy. According to this whole case, hit very close to home for me. Sorry for the late reply. Ketchup plus horseradish diced fine equals cocktail sauce. Oh. Really? Sub real wasabi for that horseradish you'll be cooking. Yeah, wasabi's bomb. I love wasabi. Sorry, I don't know why I have hashish on my mind. Yeah, that seems like more my thing. I think the people that are super into it probably can't mostly relate. I'm sorry, you can relate too. It's a bad scene. Dutch mayo is the best. It's sweet. Horseradish. I'm sorry, wait too. Rhea says to you all that she loves you all. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. We love you, Rita. Thanks for the love. She's almost impossibly nice. Catherine? We already talked about how she's a unicorn, right? Elderberries are toxic poison. Elderberry gin needs to be boiled while being made or it will be poisonous. Whoa! Elderberries are toxic / poison? Elderberry gin needs to be boiled while being made or it will be poisonous. Never trust homemade shit. Oh, man. Whoa, I didn't know that. Elderberries are poisonous. I thought they were just fucking berries. I was testing PC 2 weeks ago. I had the same issues. Those gray ink erasers can clean DRAM contacts if they look dirty. Or DRAM contacts. Okay, guys. Had a long day. Good night, team of Chonocheski. Sleep tight, senorita. So can decent alcohol clean contacts? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would have defaulted to is alcohol. Like I used to do with my Nintendo. Instead of blowing in it, I would get a Q-tip and put it in alcohol, and then I would clean the thing. Buenas noches, mi amor. Adios. Pardon me. Isopropyl alcohol, even screen wipes. Yep. I'm so glad somebody watched that video because they are going to use this for some more Second Amendment BS, and there was no gun. Yeah, no gun. Was there a suspect? Did they arrest anyone? Or did it just happen magically out of the ether? Oh, there's a smoke bomb and people... No, fuck, the whole fucking thing was fake. That was bullshit. Could we watch that here? YouTube probably wouldn't appreciate that. Man, I am way too green at this shit. 1 liter elderberry gin and 24 cans of the energy drink cost me 25 euros. Santa Denmark cost me another 50 euros. He pays for it all. It's expensive because of the weight. Oh, I imagine. Sending alcohol across borders is illegal, but if the post service doesn't know, they do not care. I like your style there, Mr. Kitty Bear. I like your style. I already had to take the GPU out to install the new M2 underneath it, and then I put it back in. Okay, it was the GPU. That's different. Okay, that's not a big deal. I mean, if there's no power connecting to the GPU, you can unplug the GPU. You can just unplug the power to it, and then you can see if there's enough power to go through the rest of the computer. That means that you just need to upgrade your power supply. Internal battery. Fish sticks rock. I don't care what anyone says. You're a gay fish. On your left, hey, Tim Stock. Good to see you, man. Yeah, and thank you for the subtle compliment there. This isn't Captain America, but I do have my Captain America shirt. My laundry. I didn't check my fucking laundry. Maya and relish. Yeah, no, he's right. Mayo and relish. No way. What? I need to fuck with that a little bit. Mayo plus diced pickles equals relish confirmed. Damn. That's it. There's got to be something else in there. Okay, really leaving now. Maybe I could make money off it would be if I owned a bar and sell the mix there. I looked into it already. Oh, okay. What if you worked with a bar and supplied them with the mix? Nah, then it would be middleman, expenses, etc. You hearted me twice. Tartar sauce needs a dash of lemon juice. See, that sounds right. There is something citrusy about it. I couldn't tell. I was like, I know there's a flavor missing there. It can't just be those two things. Maybe that's what makes the one that I tasted. They just went, oh, you do is this. And I get bland ass crap. Thousand Island dressing or secret sauce is ketchup plus mayo plus relish. Oh, I love Thousand Island. So good. All there is to it. All right. You know what? They should try tossing some tapatio in there. Thousand Island dressing. So ketchup plus mayo plus relish plus hot sauce. Yeah. Trinachrome. Just one word. I couldn't believe my dad made money. Couldn't believe my dad made honey mustard and at a restaurant out nothing but honey and mustard. It was that simple. Hey, Wookie Supremacy. It's saying hellos. Oh, dill doesn't hurt tartar sauce either. It's 420 somewhere, so thank you, I will. Usually I would join you. Once this tolerance break is over, oh man, I'll be lighting it up. Actually, I don't know. I might not. I might like smoke and realize like, oh, I can't smoke and stream for a little while. I need to get my tolerance back up a little bit. But I don't know. I should be okay. If you guys see me here, they're like, hey everyone, welcome to the show. Is everyone excited? Then yeah, it's a little too much. And sweet pickle relish for the dill pickle. All right. Real people die in false flag events. That does happen, but no one died here, right? So use what you like. The recipes is flexible like that. Was referring to Rita. Did you try turning it off and then turning it back on again? I think it was in the UK. A lot of hippies tried drinking homemade elderberry gin. They wanted cheap alcohol and thought it was easy to make. Oh my god, that is the correct reaction, Wookie. Cheapskates. Do a little research. It's a good thing. Oh shit, did I catch up? Still didn't make appointment. Courtney, you need to get on that shit. Honey mustard sounds correct to me, from what I remember of what my mom said long ago. Alrighty. Well, let's check this shit out here. This shit right here, you know what? Since I've been hanging out with the chat for so long, I think I need to drop a little bit of something here. Where's there it is.
And now for something completely different.
So, people with a growth mindset are better problem solving. You mean better at problem solving? Here are 4 ways to develop one, according to experts. To develop a growth mindset is what they mean by one. People with healthy growth mindsets are often more curious and motivated to learn new things. Researchers from Yale National University of Singapore say this mindset can be developed with practice. Instead of expecting to simply find your passions, make an intentional effort to nurture and develop them. If the pandemic taught us one thing, it's that I should start the chat so I don't forget where I was at. I have no idea what you're talking about, Kai. Well, you know what? I know that you forget everything all the time. So get on it, girl. Get on it. More how to do something you should already know how to do. You know what? The thing is that not everyone is raised like this. Some people are raised to believe that they're trapped in their circumstances and they need to learn how to do this on their own. And so Red Bull vodka just got smashed on that in Singapore, was working the next day. Very sore head. All right. If the pandemic taught us anything, if the pandemic taught us one thing, it's that problem solving is a severely underrated skill. However, it's often not something we're actively taught in school or encouraged to learn through trial and error. Still, research from Yale National University of Singapore suggests that we can improve problem solving skills with something called growth mindset. What are growth mindset skills? People with growth mindsets see interest or a spark of curiosity as something that can be developed, explains Paul O'Keefe, assistant professor of psychology at Yale NUS. Yale D's NUS. So by understanding interest is a thing that develops over time, maybe with interaction, with getting involved, with commitment, growth mindsets build over time and grow and become interests. That sounds like a terrible sentence. O'Keefe's team 2021 study builds on earlier work. Their research thus far suggests that benefits of cultivating growth mindsets are plentiful, including adaptability, innovative thinking, and problem solving. How to develop a growth mindset. If you went to a liberal arts school, you may already be further along than you think, since liberal arts education focuses on broadening students' knowledge with a foundation in a variety of disciplines. This supports the growth theory of interest from an educational standpoint. In contrast, O'Keefe's research indicates that students who believe their interests lie in limited areas are not as inclined to see how outside areas of knowledge can be connected and integrated with their existing interests. Number 1, feed your curiosity. People with growth mindsets are often more curious and motivated to learn. When you don't know something and absolutely have to know it, chances are you Google it. In the science of interest, O'Keefe and Harakewicz say interest can be sparked by a desire to fill gaps in our knowledge. Whether you're looking up why clouds are shaped in a certain way or watching YouTube tutorials on how to play the harmonica, you're doing it because you don't know and you want to know. Rethink finding your passion. Have you ever noticed how influential figures talk about finding your calling? Well, it turns out the idea that your passion is just there waiting for you to find it if you look hard enough is simply not true. O'Keefe's research calls this idea of a passion waiting to be found A fixed mindset of interests. People with fixed mindsets of interest believe that their interests are already there, inherent within them. They just need to be revealed. Eric Weiss didn't wake up and realize he was a magician overnight. He spent years practicing and developing tricks before he became Harry Houdini. In reality, instead of finding our passions, we need to take the time and effort to nurture them. Become a T-shaped person. I don't know what that means. Although great things can come from developing one expertise, O'Keefe stresses that the potential for innovation when you color outside the lines is tremendous. Once we start to expand our focus outside of our silo of, say, interests, we start to understand the value of other information, said O'Keefe, and we begin to see connections between what we already know, what we know already from our own interests, and connecting it to new interests. One of the things they do at their organization is that they hire people who they call T-shaped people. T-shaped people have a singular pillar of expertise or interest with broader interests. They might not be experts in another area, but they certainly have some basic knowledge, some interests that are far-reaching. Look at your work environment. At an organizational level, growth mindsets can be underestimated. Think of the old school finance giant that hired the best of the best in marketing, sales, finance, etc. Those hires went on to compose tighter groups of highly specialized professionals. But when you hire diverse teams, you don't get people who are all just thinking from one discipline, explained O'Keefe. You're getting people who have been exposed to different ideas. What's more, you can't be the logical person of the team who looks down on the artsy person in the group. People with growth mindsets value being around people they can learn from. So, the next time you're at a conference or networking event, rather than seek out the people you'd have the most in common with, branch out and talk to the person you'd never ordinarily cross paths with. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Absolutely. I love doing that. I love meeting people who can teach me new things, people who are do things that I've never done. The fuck is all this? Is that it? Still good. Oh, that was 4 already. Look at your work environment. Becoming a T-shaped person. Okay. Yeah, and there's been a lot of studies actually that support everything that this guy is saying here. Guy or gal, I don't give a shit. Everything that this person is saying here, because essentially, when you learn more skills, when you have a multifaceted knowledge base, you're a better problem solver, and you're able to make connections between different disciplines and different areas of knowledge. And there's a lot of scientific studies that have supported these concepts. Oh, good night, Courtney. I guess you're going to bed. Found the star. Love the stars. They're so helpful. If you knew what it is, you'd feel silly for telling me that. Okay, well, whatever. If you're waiting for an appointment, then that's a bummer. Those fuckers better get back to you. How about that, huh? About assuming Kai, and you know what? Why don't you just don't say anything if you're gonna be like that? I have a great Alzheimer's joke, but fuck me, I just forgot what it was. They have arrested a man. I was trying to be encouraging, Courtney. I'm trying to be positive. Like, I don't know. I know you're like me. We forget everything. They have arrested a man named James Frank. Check that name. The cop lady described him as a black man. Seems like someone wanted him gone. And the video is from the night before. Give it a few years, Kitty Bear. Come back to you. Guess I'll watch some more Shield Hero while Kai continues his review of The Obvious. See, that's the thing. We can't judge people based on what we perceive to be obvious. Just because we think something is obvious doesn't mean that someone else does. We may be perceiving things from our point of view and what we think, and we may try, even try to be helpful in that. And then someone else, is like, that's not what it's about, etc. And they can be maybe a little rude about it. Not you, one man show. Another great topic, I grok. My new boss has made himself my latest problem. That sucks. Peace out. Yada yada. For reminding me that season 2, episode 2 came out. and I need to watch it. Wait, it's coming out. That's right. It's coming out week to week. Oh man. See, I'm still on season 1, so I'll get to season 2 soon though, because that show is good. Rita is moving mountains tonight with her snoring. Even the windows are rattling. Time for earplugs. Love her anyway. Roll her onto a side like a bear. The weird thing about fixing one's PC is frustration overpowers the anger, and I wonder if that's what kept me from chunking it out the window. Yeah, it can be really annoying. Screw Mass Effect for now. Time to watch anime. Nice. Like your priorities, man. How funny that Alzheimer's joke went over his head. No, I got you. I laughed at it. It's just I didn't stick on it for very long. All right. But yeah, things aren't always obvious for everyone. And there are certain people, even in this chat, that I know for a fact have a fixed mindset, not a growth mindset. Apparently, they're working on developing a growth mindset and a positive mindset, but generally, they are in a not that mindset. So you may think it's obvious one-man show, but to people even around here, it's not obvious. I love Google. It finds my working code I posted in a forum 6 months previously when I have the same problem. Getting all this fun, always relearning stuff. That's funny. That's what I get for trying to make a joke. What? You didn't? What are you talking about, one man show? I didn't get mad at you. I didn't get upset with you, I should say. I was just what you were saying was a good example of whoops. Like not everything is obvious to everyone. But I wasn't trying to take out on you. Sorry if it came off that way. Hey, it's Sam. Good to see you too, brother. How have you been? All right. So, all right. The last article is one second. New research shows what it takes to make society change for the better. Okay. I didn't realize the date on this one. So let's find out what it says. This one might be total bullshit, but let's find out together. Many people try to make society change for the better. The real challenge is how to get good solutions to scale up for major change. New research suggests that social change may depend on the relationship between beneficial behaviors and policies. The research conducted by the University of Maine at Augusta, University of Vermont, and Université Laval in Quebec, Canada, Université, these guys attempted to understand how society can accomplish major transformative social change, particularly the kind of social change necessary to tackle the growing problem of climate change. The research studied a behavior that benefits groups. Wait, I'm going to lose my spot if I don't do the thing here. Put a little star. There we go. The research studied a behavior that benefits groups but does not spread without policy support, such as a costly measure to mitigate the effects of climate change. They created a mathematical model using an innovative combination of epidemiological and evolutionary techniques, which simulates a society where agents live in groups and adopt the beneficial behavior of peers. Behavior that, given the right conditions, can spread virally, but not if the institution costs are too high. The model considers factors like the prevalence of adopters and non-adopters in a group, the diffusion of behaviors both within the group and globally, the strength of institutions supporting the behavior and facilitating its spread, and the cost of those institutions. Our model is quite unique because it combines behavioral change and policy change in a single system and encourages us to think about social change in a richer way. Large-scale social change is not just policy or behavior, but the emergence of a new self-reinforcing system that combines both. This allows us to ask new questions such as, How would a new pattern of behavior and policy spread? Says Timothy Waring, associate professor of social ecological systems modeling at the University of Maine and co-author of the study. The results showed that both behavioral change and policy change are required to achieve large-scale social change, and that they need to happen together, though neither can get the job done on its own. Policy change is especially critical. The research found the researchers found that sometimes the beneficial behavior that spread too far, in some cases, the spread of behavior beyond groups with supporting policy can reduce its perceived success and slow the spread of the policy, thereby limiting beneficial social change overall. The simulation suggests that projects that involve both bottom up viral spread of behavior and top down policy change may be the best type of solution for large sustainable issues like climate change because they serve as an example and can spread between groups to influence major change. For example, let's say a state wants to spread participation in a new organic composting law which would benefit towns. Waring says, to make the system work, the collected waste must be purely organic material, but contributing pure organic waste takes effort from households, so the behavior does not take off on its own. This is a common problem for policy implementation, but if towns experiment with systems to help support and spread the behavior, the successful town programs can spread between towns along with household contributions, resulting in effective large scale change. Laurent Hebert Dufresne. Laurent Hebert Dufresne, lead author on the study and associate professor at the University of Vermont, says, our model can help figure out how to balance bottom up and top down effects so that new solutions can scale. For example, it can help determine when we should promote a behavior like composting all over the country to normalize it, and when we should instead focus on local well-funded pilot projects to show the potential benefits of composting. Waring said that in future research, the team aims to apply these types of models to all sorts of beneficial social change, particularly the challenge of tackling climate change. Of course, climate change up and down, but that is I mean, in terms of the obvious, that feels pretty obvious that policy needs to, if you want large scale social change, you need policy to encourage that. Not force it, but encourage it. A drill 8 p.m. the night before. When they filmed this, the drill went hot because they love the games. None of it's real, damn it. A drill 8 p.m. the night before when they filmed this. Oh, yeah, I got you. Drill went hot. Looks like another swing and a miss. When I show up to number one on a Google search, it is fun. That must feel nice. You're like, let me get a code for this. Oh, hey, it's me. I see I already solved this one. I'll get on my end. Just finished drafting my section for a group assignment, a publishing proposal. Oh, badass, on sales and distribution. Pain in the ass. Oh, man, I imagine. Jesus. Publishing proposal, sales and distribution. Ugh. Elon buying Twitter? Hell yeah, he is. Hostile takeover style. Elon said no to Twitter. Yeah, they were trying to shackle him. They were trying to chain him down with the position on the board and shit. That's some BS. What's up, oppressors? Bzz, bzz, bzz. What's up, Sandy and Dildo? Elon said no to being on the board. That would muzzle him. Gonna be fun to watch Twitter. Oh yeah, I love. There was that article. There was the article talking about how people at Twitter are stressing out, and it's a shit show. It's literally a shit show at Twitter HQ because they're all freaking out about Musk. I love it. I love seeing them run for the hills. I think to find what you really want, and like you need to lose everything first. So you take a look at what you lost and what is really important. You will find all you need is a place to sleep. Eat, a toilet, a roof over your head. Everything more in the same doses is happiness. Too much is a burden and cause of stress because you fear losing it. That's true. Yeah, if you fear losing things, then those things have control over you. Small doses, gotcha. Kai has a thing too, like Pete has the thing. Can I order my own thing? Will I get a bell? I don't follow. I have a thing. What are you talking about there? You will own nothing and be happy. Dufresne. Dufresne? Dufresne. It's pronounced Dufresne. Learn to spell, French people. All right. Halftime? Yes, that's what we need. More government intervention. Why is that? Government intervention, let's say, it feels like it's not quite even. Oh, it looks even. I don't know. Yes, that's what we need. There's a difference between like government intervention and let's say a tax break. If you get a tax break for doing something, you're more likely to do it. That's the thing about government, is that it's supposed to incentivize, not force things. When it's forcing things, that's big government intervention, etc. When it's encouraging things, it's like, well, it's, we don't want you killing all the animals, so if you don't kill the animals, you get a tax break. Something like that. This is a shitty example, but eat a toilet roof over your head, everything. Oh yeah, we got you, man. F, climate change, clean up pollution, and make stuff to last. Yep. Clean up pollution, make stuff to last, get rid of all our politicians, throw them all in jail. Most of them, at least. I was thinking about champagne. Musk is here to jab those wires into everyone's brains and plug it in and power up. Well, currently, it's for people with, like, let's say you can't walk because there's no connection between your upper spine and, like, your lower spine because one of the vertebrae is fucked. Right now, that's the focus there. In my story, in my book, one of my books, I haven't really gotten to this part yet, but the reason that brain implants aren't abundant for interfacing with technology is it was a major hack, and it freaked people out, and they all got them removed. Oh shit, it's raining again. Son of a bitch. Those fucking painters better show up. Taxation is theft. Hey, dildo. What's up, Wook? Especially when it's like a taxation without representation. Like, yeah, we got representation, but they're not listening to us. They're just spending shit on what they want. And we can't go, hey, excuse me, why is my road still fucked up and my kid's school is trash? Like, I pay a lot in taxes. What is this bullshit? It's an issue. Back in the day when we all used to pitch in for community stuff, that's when shit worked. That's how, like, let's say firemen and cops. Like, firemen used to be privately owned companies. Firefighters were privately owned companies, and they'd come out to put out your fire and be like, yo, you need to pay up. But all my money's in the house. That's pretty shitty, bro. Because we only work for money. So, but sometimes firefighters, like, let's say 2 different fire departments would show up at the same time, and then they would get into a brawl about whose fire this is to put out. Meanwhile, the house burns down. So we decided a long time ago, you know what? Let's just make it a state, like a city thing, and then your city taxes go to paying the fucking firefighters, okay? Is that good? Then they'll just put out the fire every time, no matter what. Now people love firefighters. You probably weren't popular back then, though. No profit in cleaning up won't happen. Halftime? No. When the dragon lady man hands scratches her neck, the thing. Humidity will be too high today. They called off again. Lame. So fucking lame. I know how you feel right now, One Man Show. You feel like this.
How do I reach these kids?
That's so lame, dude. That's so lame. Fucking painters, dude. Here. Wait, no. That's a little much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good clip for the painters, I guess. But once they do come out...
You recognize that famous sign, huh?
Oh, yes, senor. It is the number 2.
That is not a 2, that is a Z.
Oh, if you say so, senor. But in the school, that is how they teach my granddaughter to draw too.
Well, I say it is a Z for El Zorro.
Zorro! Oh, Zorro! Oh, Zorro!
That is a little more like it.
That is more like it. Not enough energy in the world to matrix everyone. Same with EV and renewables. Costs even more energy to and raw materials to make those things. Yeah, right? That's the funny thing about the matrix. Like, how much energy does it take to keep everyone in a giant simulation? Yet you're using them as batteries? Are you using them as batteries to power the simulation just so that humans are on a self-sustaining loop that you could just put them off to the side and be like, fuck these guys. Let's us live robot lives. What are the robots doing in the Matrix world? Like, what are they doing? What's their life like? What's their purpose? Or did they like get rid of all the humans? They're all hiding in Zion. They're like, all right, well, let's work on a plan to get down to Zion. Yeah. Let's build like a big fucking drill. All right. What do we do while we wait for the drill to be designed? I don't know. Let's play some of these games the humans left behind. Cut to like years later, the robots are like, hey man, why are we trying to kill all the humans again? They made some good stuff here. I'm tempted to just do it myself. Seal off the tarps, put in caro heater, put in a caro heater to dry warm the air. I could at least paint the porch. They could do the second floor later. Yeah. Wow, second floor. Homeboy got up on a ladder and shit, huh? Wow. That is some next level, literally next level pettiness. Just bring me the truck. I will put the fire out myself. Don't think too hard about electricity in the Matrix. It doesn't add up. Yeah, I know. My house gets painted every winter. Poor painters are always freezing their asses off, all because they are cheaper to hire in the winter for the house renting company. That's funny. Why are they cheaper during the winter? That doesn't make any sense. Especially if they don't like doing it. If I don't like doing something, I'd be like, nope, you gotta charge me more. It's fucking cold out. Kiss my ass. I'm not going out there unless you pay me for it. The robots are shepherds in the Matrix. But not all of them, though. Remember when Neo's walking around and he's all walking around this robot hallway and there's all these little robots coming out like, who's this motherfucker? You know this guy? He's a long way from Zion. You're not from this neighborhood, are you, Mr. Neo? Then, what the fuck do these robots do all day? What do all the robots do all day? What? I just don't understand. You know why?
That does not make sense. Why would a Wookiee, an 8-foot-tall Wookiee, want to live on Endor with a bunch of 2-foot-tall Ewoks? That does not make sense.
Matrix isn't run on electricity. No, the whole face of the building has to be painted or they'll be off color. Oh. Gotcha. You can make anything from the hemp plant, and it's biodegradable, unlike plastic. Yes, we should be using hemp for everything, like we used to. Hemp was one of the major crops in the United States. It was one of the main crops in the United States because it could make everything. It was used for rope, for parchment, for fucking everything. Medicine. Chi energy. Even that's not infinite. Because everyone hires painters in the summer because they are on vacation and keep an eye on the painters. Oh. And can keep an eye on the painters. I see. Rulers talk about, really? People are such dicks. They don't trust their painters? You don't trust the people. You don't trust the professionals that you hire to come do shit. That's fucked up. That's yeah, because like nowadays you could just go, hey, 1 star, yo, I hired these guys. I come back and all my kids' toys that were in the backyard are missing. Fuck these guys. They stole my shit. Like, and if they go, we didn't steal your shit, well, you clearly let someone steal it because I came, you come here, I leave, I come back, you leave, my shit's gone. So, and then what? Real lawyers talk about the Chewbacca defense. Oh yeah, I know they do. That's Legal Eagle talked about that. He's like, we actually talk about this. The funniest thing I ever seen was 14 high cops and 24 high firefighters when an illegal weed plantation burned down. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. How did that go? Did people go out there and join? Like, hey, you guys need a hand? No, stay back, everyone. Let me help. Come on, man. How do you plan on helping? Just keep you company, dude. You know, is that not enough for you? That is really nice of you to offer. Okay, you can help. Oh, that's fucking funny. A lot of painters are Polish. 90% of the thefts here are done by Polish temp workers. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Never mind. Makes sense. Temp workers? Yeah, if it's a bunch of temp workers, then you can't exactly trust that. Because they got nothing to lose. They don't represent their company. They don't have a job that they're worried about. They're like, I'm a temp. Fuck you. I came up on this thing. It goes in my pocket. Ain't cops in Netherlands always high? Yes, kind of. Hemp growing was compulsory to grow back in Washington's time. Yeah, true. You had to grow hemp. I didn't realize that. That's nuts. Hold on, let me look this up. Compulsory. Hemp. I interpreted that in my head as like, what's the word? The actual word isn't coming to me now. All I think is compulsory. Like the practical, obvious thing that everyone did because it was practical and obvious, like growing an aloe vera plant, which I guess not everyone does. But yeah, that's nuts, man. Oh, hey, what? What's up, rough girl? How you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you. What's up, rough? Oh, and thank you very much, sweetheart. Mwah. Chilling like a villain. Let's see. Hemp grow compulsory America. Effect away in that legislation was an amendment granting states and universities the right to research a plant that has long been banned. Oh, that's different. October 2015. 8 things you didn't know about hemp. Hemp production was banned throughout the United States in 1937 with the passing of the Marijuana Tax Act. 2 weeks ago, North Carolina's House and Senate passed a bill that would legalize the production of industrial hemp in the state. This is from 2015. The Drug Enforcement Administration told PBS NewsHour it has granted several dozen permits to grow hemp in 9 states. Those 9 states include Colorado, Wisconsin, another state. Is that Vermont? That doesn't look right. Kentucky's in there. I think Iowa. No, not Iowa. Ohio, Virginia, and Tennessee is what it looks like. Native, a small island off the coast of China, may have been the first to use hemp. Common household items can be made with hemp, from birdseed to ice cream. Ice cream? In the 1600s, property owners in North America had to grow hemp. This is what here's what you're talking about. Fuck it. I'm gonna share this. What the hell? In the 1600s, property owners in North America had to grow hemp. By way of royal decree, King James I required every property owner in Jamestown to grow 100 plants of hemp for export in 1619. According to Hemp American History Revisited, the plant with a divided history. Jamestown Colony was England's first permanent settlement in North America, run by the Virginia Company. The hemp was used to provide cordage and canvas for British ships, Ambrose said. Similar hemp decrees were later issued in Connecticut and Massachusetts. What do Woody Harrelson... Oh, Mitch McConnell had it. Okay, well, yeah, that's the thing. It was compulsory when the country was founded. Because the colonies were founded to, harvest resources and shit. And he's like, look, make us rope and shit. Make us stuff that we can use for our big-ass fleets of ships. Because you have a lot of space over there in the New World. The cotton people killed the green colonial deal way back then. Green colonial deal. I don't think cotton and hemp necessarily conflicted. That's not why hemp was made illegal. It was a number of reasons, but that was because let's say during World War I they made it legal again because was it World War II? World War I or II, they made it legal again because they needed uniforms and stuff and supplies. Necessity, yep. American sailing ships needed the hemp for the rigging and sails. Also British ships, apparently. Even Polish companies steal. 20 years ago, the company my dad worked for made 2 specialized tour buses. They paid on Friday after the bank closed. On Monday, the safe with $5 million in it was gone. What? 20 years ago, the company my dad worked for made 2 specialized tour buses. They paid on Friday after the bank closed. Oh my God. Well, like, that's a heist, bro. That's a full-on heist. It's a heist. Damn, Oklahoma. Thank you. Yeah, let me look at the boop and pull it back up because I couldn't. Oh, I can see a lot better now because I zoomed in. I was looking at it all small before. Vermont, I was right about that one. Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky. Oh, Indiana, not Ohio. Ohio's right here. Indiana, Minnesota, North Dakota, and Colorado. There we go. Those are the states. Oh, and Hawaii. Hey, look at you down there, Hawaii. So those are the states where you can grow industrial hemp. DuPont was involved in 1937, 2018 Farm Bill signed by DT. I love our great community. Yeah, we're full of, there's a lot of good people around here. But y'all know what time it is. Oh, I should get that clip. You know what time it is, Sikorsky? My name, it's not my name. From Tropic Thunder. I need some Tropic Thunder clips. That shit is funny. Because I've got this one here. And this one. But Tropic Thunder just takes it to the next level, man. Good morning, Tina. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry to be leaving you, but it's that time. It's that time again. Try to cut myself off at around 3 hours so that I don't go for 5 or 6 like I did earlier this week, which is probably why I'm kind of tired. But
72%? What the hell? You running a channel or a car wash? Why everybody leaving?
It's not actually that high for me. I just love the clip. I think it's hilarious. Not as good as emotional damage though. Hey, I mean, like, emotional damage is just fucking hilarious. What's happening, Bone? Good to see you, man. Bone, did you see that clip about the kitty spa? I'll have to bounce the ball. You want the ball bounce before we go? All right. Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Yeah, that beat is fire for real. That shit is catchy. It's honestly my favorite thing about that whole commercial. I'm like, man, fucking jam into this shit. But I got to go. I'm gonna get some rest. I kind of wish some of these articles had been a little better. I can't believe I got 2 duds, or at least I consider them duds. One man show does too. I can't believe I got 2 duds from what's it called? This shit. They seem so promising. Oh well. Maybe I'll do a quick scroll next time, just make sure. No City Walk clip? I love City Walk. Oh yeah, Shitty Walk. You know what? I'm gonna write that one down real quick. Shitty Walk, you want shitty chicken? Shitty Walk. Yeah, Shitty Walk, baby. Hating the Walmart. I love that. 3 duds. Well, you didn't like one of them, but I thought it's still helpful to people. But yeah, dude, yeah, I love that he used Walmart for that, throwing Walmart under the bus like that. Fucking great. But don't forget, I'm gonna check in with Pete and Purple Valkyrie. Make sure there's both still good to go for Friday. And they're going to be here on Friday to talk about the paranormal and stuff. Maybe aliens, maybe Sasquatch, who knows? But we got one more day to go before then. So I will catch you all later. Have a beautiful night. Happy hump day. And enjoy the end of your week. I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday's show. Hasta luego.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.